He chose poorly.
Culture. Previously on the recap.
Just Command Y. Shows your whole history, coward.
No problem. On this laptop, it's all Toy Arc and Instagram. So, joke's on you, buddy.
The implication that you have a beat-off laptop is my favorite part of that.
You know what? See that? Look, I'm so shocked I don't even know how to unmute myself. Welcome, folks. This is the recap, your favorite Friars Day stream. It's that time of the week again. You know, it's Thursday, it's Friday, it's Friars Day. It doesn't matter. The point is, we're here to talk the last week or so in toy news and action figures. And that's just what we're going to do. You see the ticker below. If you want to join the show, it's as easy as sending a DM over to Instagram. I'll send you the link. You get on the show. We talk about action figures. Nice and easy. Anyway, folks, of course, if this is your first time here or you've been here many times, I do want to thank you for dropping in. Of course, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe below. And while you're at it, feel free to go ahead and join those channel members. I do want to give a shout out to those channel members. You do see Just Justin Collects on that list. Of course, you may be familiar with that Saturday show, Collecting Justified, over on Justin's channel. Just Justin Collects. The show is Collecting Justified at its all new time of 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Folks, that's a good show. I mean, every week we either have a guest or a topic or something that it is themed and centered on. And we just hang out for a couple of hours and try to justify this whole collecting thing, right? However difficult that may be. Now, as I've said, this is your inconsistent show about the consistent flow of toy news and information, right? That's why it is the Friars Day stream. Who knows? It's on Thursday, it's on Friday. It just depends on the week and the day, but we are here now. Of course, I don't do this alone. As I said previously, if you do want to join, you do have the option. I'm on Instagram now. Just send me that DM, but I'll bring on the first few guests here with me this evening. You've seen them last week, most recently. He's the Blackter, and he's here. Lorenz, what's going on?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing all right. How's the week going so far?
It's been a long one. There's a lot going on this week for me. So I mean, yesterday I got home really late. I'm surprised I actually had nothing to do today. Tomorrow I was going to be real busy, get home late. So it's been one of those weeks.
I hear you.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been dragging on a lot, but tomorrow's Friday, weekend ahead. So hopefully not too bad. And Justin is wondering if you've been to any Walmarts lately.
It's not even been 30 seconds. Not even been 30 seconds.
I know. It's like, dude, give me a break, man. Let me get on here.
I genuinely have protested this week. I refused to give my time just to get myself worked up. So I've just been going home.
That's fair. And no luck with like finding it online either. I've been checking for you, man, but it's not happening. So
I get an email every other day about like an item you marked as in stock, like to get the emails or whatever, and it's been J. Jonah Jameson, Rhino, like it's been all the Marvel ones.
Yeah.
But I got those, so I don't really.
Well, hopefully it'll pop up. I'll keep an eye out still. So, all right, Lorenz, we do have another guest who's been on the channel a few times at this point. He does have his own channel. It is JB from JBTM.
How's it going, guys?
How's it going?
Just got home from vacation a few hours ago, so.
All right. Very good, very good. And did you go anywhere interesting?
Went
anywhere fun? What'd you do?
Went to Gatlinburg for the weekend. So
Gatlinburg, okay.
Me and the wife did a lot of mini golf, and she got to ride some movable attractions. Got scared by a T-Rex. So
okay. I've seen those T-Rexes. I know a few things about those. I was recently at Dinosaur Land. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
T-Rexes there aren't very good though. They are there. That is, I can give them that.
So what's the Marvel Legend you guys are talking about? Or is it a Marvel Legend you guys are asking about?
Oh no, classified Crystal Ball.
Classified Crystal Ball? No, I haven't seen that here. I've seen some of those displays and I have not seen it.
Yeah, so it seems to be like the hardest one to come by. And I feel bad for people who put in that pre-order and got canceled, especially like those who put it in right away. Because I'll be honest with you, I
was one of those.
I put in the pre-order like midway, probably like a month before it actually shipped out, and they actually sent mine. So that just goes to show you it is a pretty shit program that they're running there. I don't know. So
I was talking to Michael about it, good old Brig Toys to Work, and I didn't realize the army builder that's coming for the army builder for Crystal Ball. I didn't realize that was a Walmart exclusive either. Like I didn't think about it. I guess I forgot.
Oh, that's a Walmart exclusive too.
But it's like what the so it's like I don't even want to army build it. I don't even want to.
Yeah, I'm with you. Guys, we do have a couple more people joining us. I don't know if these next two gentlemen have a crystal ball. I don't think so. But you recognize this next gentleman from the Justified. It is not just one, not two, but all three of them. David Evan and Smith.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I heard there were some toy sluts and basic bitches around. So
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's what we're here for. David, thank you for taking time. I know,
I mean,
happy to see.
I was sent an engraved invitation, I believe. So
it's true. Yeah, it's true.
I can't be rude and deny that. And I don't think I'm hanging on Saturday. I'm working Saturday night. So this is our chance to hang out and spend some time together. So
exactly.
Can't pass it up.
Well, thank you. Thank
you. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. We are going to be, talking toy news and Marvel Legends will be a lot of that, I think, today, because there was a lot to go over. So that's why, I definitely wanted to have you on, and we can talk about that. Also, we'll have the one and only Collecting Rush with us as well. So should be a good conversation. Welcome, Rush. How's it going?
I'll be honest, I'm a little bit in pain right now. I just went rollerblading for some years.
Since the 90s.
And I just then walked upstairs to come here, and my legs are killing me. I'm a little out of shape, but hey, at least the weather's gotten cooler down here in Florida, so gotta take my, hits where I can.
That's why I'm not active at all. That's why I don't go do any activities outdoors ever.
Try walking 4,000 miles from the hotel to an amusement park. So I walked pretty good.
I'm sorry, 4,000.
So
4,000.
Yeah, I went to Paris a few years ago and walked all around Paris. So took the train from Disneyland Paris, got into regular Paris, and then walked around city for the whole day. So yeah, I know how that feels.
Yeah, my legs are still recovering from all the walking.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's a lot of walking.
Mm-hmm.
So, gentlemen, of course, we're all here, but we also have the chat, right? This is a very interactive show, so we can't do this without the chat as well. So we'll give a quick shout out to them. St. James is out there. He's driving and listening. James, 10 and 2. Actually, I think they changed it. I don't know what it is now, but keep your eyes on the road and your hands up on the wheel, as Jim Morrison said. All right. Paul Morales. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Paul. Of course, David was there throwing the lightning bolts. Appreciate it. Time to get a justified recap. That's right. That's right, Justin. That's right. Oh, John's out there. John, you're welcome if you're available. Let's see, Gabriel. Happy Thursday, Gabriel. Thank you for dropping in. And Kevin Beatty as well. Happy Thursday. Time for a recap, methinks. That's right. That's right. Christopher Allen's there. I guess Christopher Allen was going to also ask you about this crystal ball, Lorenz. You can't escape it at this point.
I cannot.
We really need to get a crystal ball into this man's hands so everybody can just leave him alone. All right.
I've only been marginally following the story. Like, what's the struggle, Lorenz? Why can't you obtain this figure?
It's just one that is like it was a Walmart exclusive, so some people got screwed out of their pre-orders. I have tried. If I look on the Walmart app, I've tried 4 separate times. It says I've purchased it 4 times, and neither one has actually shipped or been in stock. I can't find it in the stores, but this is like a lot of people are having this issue. But of course, I am being bullied by the likes of one compulsive collector. So the story has gone. We've really just run with this story here.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's your white whale now. It's your Ahab, right?
Which is crazy because he's not even that like cool of a dude. Like my white whale has become just the most regular dude.
At this point, you just need to get it out of principle. It's like you don't even want the figure anymore. You're just like, I just have to have it because
I have to complete the story. I have to finish the story.
Exactly.
Cody.
Good luck to you.
Q Colt Adrian is out there as well. Adrian, thank you. Let's see. Oh, I did not want to press that button. All right, and then super chat from Mike Delta Sierra. Mike, appreciate that. Of course, as always.
Really cool.
Thank you, Mike. All right, let's see, guys. We have a decent amount of news from the week. Some pretty good reveals, not just Marvel Legends. There was some other stuff out there, so we'll talk a few things before we get into the Legends stuff. We'll make our way there. I think we'll kick it off with a little bit of DC. There was some Mcfarlane stuff going on this week. So let's see what we have here. All right, so we have a Hush Riddler, we have Scarecrow, and Batman Incorporated Batman. Okay, so we got some things here. Now, we talk Mcfarlane Toys week in, week out, especially because John really loves to talk. Unfortunately, he's not here to express his opinion about how much he loves these DC Multiverse figures and Mcfarlane Toys in general, but I can just assume that he is very much looking forward to all of this. So we have, we're winding down, right? We're just getting a bunch of random stuff. Maybe you'll complete some teams, maybe you won't. I don't know. It's not really, not something I'm worried about at this point. But if I'm looking at these, I will say the Scarecrow actually looks pretty good. Like it has some really nice detail in there. The skull accessory is a nice touch. Got some pretty good design going on. So at least out of these, I think I'm enjoying that Scarecrow look here. Is anybody looking forward to any of these? Anybody in on any of these, or just thoughts in general?
The Scarecrow is the only thing I'm really into. I shared the post about that one. The other two, not really. I've got my classic Riddler, so I'm more than satisfied with that one. And then the Batman is reusing the 3 Jokers body, which means he's probably going to be too big for any of your Supermans you may have, unless, of course, you have Earth 2 Superman. That's a pretty tall one. So, but I do like the Batman's head sculpt. I just and about the symbol, I get what they're going with painting around it to give it that glow effect. But really, there could have been probably another way they could have done it besides painting that yellow around his chest. But other than that, that's all I got to all this.
Yeah, I'm loving the Scarecrow. For me, the Riddler, I think, like JBTM, I'm good with my classic looking superpowers Riddler. But yeah, the Batman, it looks like he's just bleach stained on that on that costume. Yeah, it doesn't really achieve the mark for me. And I'm surprised you're not showing off that orange and black crazy looking Batman.
Oh, well, it's on the next page.
Oh, okay.
We'll get there.
Like, what the hell is that? But
yeah.
Scarecrow's fire. Scarecrow's amazing.
Pretty good. Lorenz or Rush, either of you in on any of these? I think probably not.
I'll comment. What sucks is both Riddler and Scarecrow. These are the designs I was wanting. But again, it's like the line is ending. So why am I going to invest in something that more likely I'm going to be maybe replacing if Mattel does the 6-inch line? But it's like, again, as I talked about with Mirror Masters, like my desire to, build out my DC collection is like, okay, the line's ending, so there's no point. So why continue? With the Batman with the glowing effect, obviously no one learned from the original big time Spider-Man from Marvel Legends that they tried doing the exact same thing and that was just as horrible. So yeah, lessons not learned here. But it's like I would love to add Riddler and Scarecrow to my Batman display, but again, it's like, what's the point at this point?
Yeah, no, that's exactly. What's the point in this? So,
I mean, it's valid, but we don't know anything about what Mattel's going to do.
They could come with a 7-inch line, yeah.
And who knows what the character selection is going to be like? Who knows, when the first figures are going to hit the shelves? If they're going to be 6-figure waves, if they'll be Build-A-Figures, if they'll be 3-figure waves, if they'll be 6-inch or 7-inch, or if they're going to only do A-list and then wait 3 years before going into niche villains. We don't know. So I'm not going to turn down a really cool looking Scarecrow figure on what Mattel might do in a year's time. It's an awesome toy. Just looking at this picture alone, it's an awesome toy. It stands out in the middle of the other two.
Right.
Because it just seems like it's jumped off a comic page to me. So, I'm not going to knock a great looking toy because of a potential future that we have no idea what's coming,
Yeah, but it's still a fact of, a potential future that we don't know what's coming, but at the same time, we do know what's coming with this. It's coming to an end. So it's like with Marvel Legends, I can keep adding on and keep furthering displays. In a year, Mcfarlane's done. So it's like I'm not going to be able to keep building out those displays. So,
are you getting rid of your Mcfarlane entirely?
Probably. If Mattel does come out with a good line and they release the characters, I will replace them as I'll just replace them once the new figures come out. So. Again, on my Flash display, I have 2 Flashes from the old DC Universe line from Mattel. So it's like, I just love these characters. So it's like I've got 3 shelves for DC. I've got Batman, I've got Flash, and I've got the rest of the DC Universe, Superman, Green Lanterns, and all that. But it's like, I'm not going to expand them out like my Legends just because, again, I know it's coming to an end. It's like I'm not going to put that time and effort into it when something may or may not be coming out. If Mattel's not as good as McFarlane, then I still have what I have. But it's like at this time, it's like McFarlane's done. Why am I going to continue? It's just I knowing that it's like I'm just going to be throwing my money away going into McFarlane, knowing that it's over in a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Buy the best McFarlane figure right here. Todd himself. You got to buy a Todd McFarlane figure.
Absolutely not true. Justin with his 9-month member chat, he would like us to dedicate the whole stream to McFarlane out of spite since Alexi and John ditched. Well, speaking of Alexi, I want to see if this works. I don't think it's going to pick up where I want it to, so you're just going to have to listen to this as he comes in.
Your boy's got toys and he's on the scene. Batman goes and Joker's pushing out of the scenes from the animated series to the movie line. He's got to catch them all one bat at a time.
Okay, there you go. Some intro music for Alexi.
Hell yeah, dude. AI is just
It's taking over.
impressing me more and more. Kind of.
This is actually an AI Alexi. Right here.
Yes, it is. How's it going, guys?
What up?
And Lawrence?
Great.
What the fuck? What? Looks like I came just in time to stop you from collecting McFarlane.
I would like to say so, but there's more. There's more. Also, Christopher Allen would like to express that in the last month, McFarlane is going to shock everyone and just release everything, make everything pinless, just like the best work that McFarlane has done on DC, and then just boom, it's done, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So there were more McFarlane announcements this week. Okay, we've got a few things going on here. All right, take
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
It's Catman dressed as Batman.
Like, is that a mustache? Is it as a mustache?
It's not a mustache. This Batman has no political affiliation, and that's all I'll say about that. But this Batman is actually from a story from Earth 2 called Earth 2 Society. And it's Dick Grayson. This was before Rebirth. It happened around the time of the Convergence, and a lot of Earths were crashing into each other again, as they do every 5 or 10 years in DC Comics. So this is Dick Grayson taking the mantle of Batman. He had an injury, so there's a little bit of cyborg aspect, or I guess like biotechnical aspects to the suit to help him walk. Really good story. I enjoyed it. Not enough to get this Batman though.
Ugh. Wow, it's a rough costume, and that and so it's not a mustache, but it's like the upside down symbol of the bat head, like with the ears going to the corner.
It's supposed to be a bat head upside down. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I was thinking maybe he had a mustache and it's just there to cover the mustache, right? Because if you're wearing the cowl and you have a mustache, people will be like, "Oh no, I recognize that mustache."
That's Dick's mustache.
Todd didn't do too bad with the lower lip. That lower lip he's got going on.
Oh. This is rough. Not getting my money.
Nope.
Z-Man says he might join, but he might be sleeping soon. Z-Man, just let me know. I understand either way.
Z-Man's gonna be here for the next 2 hours, like he tends to be.
Exactly. He'll be here the entire stream. Yeah. Let's see. Justin with another comment here. Super chat, $1.99 for the AI music fund. Strong tunes. That's right. I keep collecting them, Justin. Also, thank you. It won't go away. Thank you, Justin. I get it. It was $1.99. Thank you. Dan Who is lurking. Hey, Dan. Welcome. All right. So I get it. It's AI music. Blah, yuck. But it has been consuming so much of my time because what world are we living in that, it's taken over. And plus, I don't have a full band anymore and studio time is expensive. So here we are.
Fair enough on that one. I sit here and I
Yeah.
play guitar by myself, and I go, man, I wish there was some dude to play the drums right now.
Yeah, you had to fire that full band so you could increase shareholder value for Encounter Culture, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Tough. It's tough. This business, though, you know?
His business.
That's all I'll
business
say
is-
about that. That's all I'll say about that.
All right. Oh, we've got another Batman. I feel like I've seen this chair pretty recently, actually.
I agree.
Yeah,
The Metron chair.
he's getting that reuse out.
Everything comes.
Did you
with
guys
a chair.
read this story where Batman was in the Mobius chair?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the Three Jokers story?
As of hearing the title of it, yeah.
Excellent. So this is when Batman finds out that there are three Jokers in the DC universe. And then literally, like, I think it took him like 5 years to actually do the Three Jokers story, because this is from Forever Evil, if I recall, which is also a story that takes place before Rebirth. Also a very fun story. David, you have the Mattel DC multiverse, Alfred, right?
Yes.
The one that comes with multiple heads.
Yep.
The all white head, where it looks like he's kind of wearing like the sock or whatever. That is from this story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this does not get my money though.
Yeah, he didn't have
Yeah.
to keep the story when he was in the chair. So
I was going to throw a custom idea. If you want to do like Justice League Dark Apocalypse, make the blue, turn it all red, and you can have him be, a servant to Darkseid if you have one, like a really good Darkseid, where he was like brainwashed and mind controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Am I the only one here that's seen the animated movie?
no, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I know you've seen it, Lexi, but David's just shaking his head slowly. No, not a clue.
You don't watch any of those movies, David? The animated Justice League movies, like Justice League War, Dark.
No.
I've
They're fun.
seen pretty much all of them, but yeah, the last one that they were pretty much ending the animated 52 universe, like,
Yeah.
it was just horrible, and glad that it's gone. So, yeah, less said about that, the better.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so mixed opinions on this. Z-Man, that is a cape. Also, quick side tour. Z-Man did throw out a super chat here. Genuine question: which Batman would you all want? Okay, now the police are coming. All right, get it.
That's right. That's what you get for asking that.
Well, now that
my
John's
favorite
not here, I
Batman.
can say I would love for them to do the new 52 Batman without the underwear.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't think there's any Batman they could do that would get me to buy a McFarlane, but there are McFarlane collectors in the room.
Actually, there is one Batman they could do. It's like an Elseworld story. I would have to pull up a picture and send it to you, but it's pretty much in a different universe. Batman was Hush.
Oh,
And the costume looks so cool. It's like the bat head's all wrapped up in the wraps and everything, and the costume is like dark gray and red. It looks really cool. I'll try and find it.
I thought of one actually, and this could be a good one for Todd. Bat Spawn. Just kidding, it's not that. From the story Battle for the Cowl, which takes place right after Batman R.I.P. And it's when Batman dies in the comics, fighting the Black Glove, and it goes into Final Crisis. During Battle for the Cowl, a lot of the Bat family, and this is before Jason Todd is technically like an anti-hero, so he's still a villain at this point. He dons a Batman suit, and it's got like a metal cover over the mouth, and he kind of looks like Thomas Wayne Batman before Thomas Wayne Batman was a thing. And he's got like two big guns. That's a pretty cool design, and I think Todd could probably do well on that.
The only Batman I will buy from McFarlane is a composite Superman. So, his half Batman. So
I'm surprised they didn't do that yet. They did like a modern.
I thought they did.
It's like the more modern version, but like that just
not the true,
classic,
like,
split down the middle.
Yeah, that would be a good one. I need a rainbow stripe Batman to complete a red version to complete all the colors of the Batman. No, I don't need a Pete Holmes Batman. Thanks. Keep it. Keep it.
Didn't they do zebra suit Batman? Have they not done that one yet, David?
No, they did Bullseye, and then orange, yellow, green, purple.
Okay. Would you get the zebra suit Batman?
Yep, I would get any costume from that story.
Okay.
100%. I think they talked about a glittery gold one in that story as well. I would take that.
Okay, Kenny, I just sent you 2 pictures. If McFarlane did these 2 characters, he would get my money, but it's got to be these 2 characters.
Let me see here.
I'm more than pleased with my Nightfall Batman. So
it's a good one.
That is a good one. Yeah,
this is the SDCC version, the one with the shading on his face and the darker colors. So
that's Elseworlds where Batman is pretty much taking hush.
That looks really cool.
It's just a single issue book. It's actually kind of cool. Just sucks as an Elseworlds, but the other figure I would want more, and that's the original look of Azrael.
Don't zoom in like that, Kenny. I was looking at your DMs.
Joke's on you. No, I'm joking. That was last week's joke.
If McFarlane did these 2 characters, he would have my money. But beyond that, I think I'm out.
Whoa, this is very tricky. All right, so that's everybody's Batman selections.
But aren't there more Batmans that he revealed?
There.
I'm pretty sure there's like a Black Mask Batman.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just Batman fatigue for me at this point with all these.
But wait, there's more.
There always is. This one, yes, this one.
I don't know this story. Do you know it, Rush?
No, but if I'm right, it's just Black Mask posing as Batman.
Yeah.
So he's done Hugo Strange as Batman and Black Mask as Batman.
And Two-Face as Batman as well.
Yeah, and Two-Face as Batman, yeah. So I know those stories, just not, I don't remember this at all.
And every Jokerized Batman, right?
Yeah. What body is he using? Is that Nightfall?
That's the Dick Grayson.
Okay, that's Dick
Shadows.
Grayson. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. If I see it in store like the Scarecrow, I'll pick up, but nah. Because we all really need a classic Black Mask, not another villain dressed as Batman.
Did this guy need a wired cape? Like,
it's the dedication to like the things that they give a wired cape to, right? My new 52 Superman has a napkin, but
yeah.
It's kind of weird how he's reusing the same cape with the softer material on the outside of it. Because I have a few Batmans that have that cape, and it's not as good as like the Superman cape on here, where it just drapes down and folds really easily. So I don't know. He's got better material in his arsenal that he could be using for capes and stuff. But really, this didn't need. I would prefer to pre-pose like a sort of like ripped cape, like one that's like damaged cape, sort of, because it's like, okay, his head's a skull, so why would the cape be clean? It should be like ripped and damaged, kind of what they did with that Superman and Doomsday 2-pack, where they did that completely ripped cape. Something like that would look pretty cool with this figure, but
maybe you just picked it up from the dry cleaner. I don't know.
Probably.
Batgirl.
I have mixed feelings about her. I just
The
feel
head
like all
sculpt
that
pretty
body
good,
detail that from like whatever previous figure this was. Like I would have rather just a smooth, clean leotard body, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like on her hip there.
Yeah, like they're almost trying to hide it with with the hand in the pose. They're trying to like hide the fact that there's like all this extra detail.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
come on.
But it's almost
Remember-
like she's pointing it out. Like, look at
Right.
this.
Was this
Leftover
Cassandra? Was this her body? Cassandra?
Probably.
Okay.
Oh,
I think it might be.
With how the cape looks like it's ported in, and probably is
Yeah, just
Cassandra, and then you'll hear John crying from afar with how bad that body is. That's the one other thing that's made me turn off of McFarlane, just how bad all the females are, especially like scaling wise compared to it's like I tried, but it's like when like Power Girl is like towering over everyone, it's like nah, I'm good.
Nope.
Compulsive Collector in the chat actually says this is a swish because he's got a basket there. So it's a swish. He's saying,
put it in my basket. I'll take it home.
Yep.
I agree with you, Rush. I mean, I've got the collector edition Wonder Woman up top, and she scales over Superman and Batman. So that's kind of a downer right there. And what the sad thing is, to get them to scale each other, it's like we have to cut and trim and modify each of these figures just to get them to scale with one another. And it's just, why put in we buy these figures and we should get them as they are. We shouldn't have to modify a figure to our liking. It should be the way it is.
Yeah. Shout out to Cloud Foxwell. Hello. Kevin Beatty in the chat. The head on this Batgirl is fire. Love it. I do like the head. The hair looks really good with like the flowing curls. I think the eyes are a little large, not the mask eyes, but just like her eyes in general.
It gives off like animated.
Yeah, anime.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I like the shadowing though. I love that shadowed look on it, like on the mask itself.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm worried about is you're looking at the mask from the side. If you look at it straight on, is that shadowing still going to look the same?
Probably not.
Because we know McFarlane hides everything, like taking photos from the side. So you always have to worry what a straight on profile pic's going to look like.
It looks like the shadowing is cut off on the opposite side. Like it's got like where it cuts off right there at the top. It's like there's a cut.
Even underneath her right eye, you can see it barely.
Yeah, you can see where it's cut off over there at the edge.
Yeah, probably just like the left eye, actually.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, if you clean it up and take off the shading, it'll be a full silhouette blue cowl. But like I said,
it also looks like her lipstick is a little bit off now that I'm looking closely at it.
We're not supposed to look. You're not supposed to look closely. We're supposed to look from afar. Okay.
I just
see how much better it is.
Looks so good.
Her eyes don't look that bad now.
Yeah.
I know who will buy this figure though.
Who?
My wife will, because she is a big Batgirl fan, so she'll be buying
this. Yeah, I do love a Batgirl. Just not that one.
Just not that one.
This looks good, Dr. Midnight. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not dedicated to like building out the entire Justice Society, but this does look like a really good addition to that team. So
yeah,
classic, no complaints. He's supposed to have an owl, right? Does he have an owl?
I think this is the only picture they gave us.
They haven't showed the solicitations yet for the figures.
Okay.
So maybe he will. I mean, it
is the collector edition.
Yeah.
Means you're going to pay more for.
Gotta be an owl if there's a collector edition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then we got to go back to Rush's point. It's like, how much are we willing to collect this line when it's ending next year?
Well, it depends how much you love the Justice Society,
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about McFarlane in general, like McFarlane figures, like Rush was talking about. Like,
well, there are people who prefer 7-inch scale. I don't know why, but I mean, there are people who do prefer them.
Well, I'm not. I hear Rush's point, but I'm not giving up on the line. Like there is an end date, but he's not done. Clearly, he's releasing a lot of figures.
Yeah.
It's only September. He's supposed to be able to go through mid 2026. So that's another 8-9 months of toys. So like there's plenty that can be released in that amount of time, and invested in this line for the last 2 or 3 years. So
Yeah.
I'm up for what he's putting out, but I am going to be more selective because I am not going to, there is an end date, so I'm not going to buy everything.
Right.
And I'm not going to buy 15 different Batman villains dressed up as Batman, but if I don't love that Batgirl, I'm not going to buy that Batgirl, like I'm not dedicated to the Justice Society, so I'm not going to buy Dr. Midnight, but I'm going to buy the hell out of Batman Returns.
Right. Yeah.
So it's going to vary by everybody, everybody's, commitment to the subject matter,
How about price increase? We know that Marvel Legends has gone up to $27.99. Has Mcfarlane also gone up in the last month or so?
They are.
He's just selling everything as a collector's edition.
I think that's what Rush said a couple of weeks or last week or 2 weeks ago. But yeah.
It's the one thing that does suck about, though, is at the end of his run, he is filling up so many of his slots that could be used for a new character we haven't got.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we've got Superman, but like doing like Black Mask, like back to where him dressed as Batman, we don't need him dressed as Batman. We need a classic Black Mask for our shelf.
Mm-hmm.
But he wants to keep doing so many iterations of Batman that, like David said, everybody's getting a Batman fatigue from this line. It's getting nauseating how many Batmans he does. And sure, there might be a person who collects just Batman, and that's great. And then there's of us who like Batman as well, and we're like, oh, we have all these options of Batmans we can choose from. But it's like, when is enough Batmans enough? And he really needs to focus on, while he still has
Nuclear
time.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we know Zatanna's coming. Like, I'm excited for the females that are rumored, because we know Zatanna's coming. We've heard Ice is coming. We've heard, and fuck Ice, John, but we've heard Poison Ivy is coming in the comic line. I'm sure they're going to repurpose the Uma Thurman body and just do like a comic look of it, but it's what's wrong with the Uma Thurman body, honestly, like it's a great sculpt. But there are good things to look forward to in the line in general. But with this, I mean, it's not like he's never released a ton of Batman figures already. This is just like, I think with us knowing the line is ending, we have less patience for being flooded with Batman.
Yeah.
Like when it was an open-ended line and it was going to go on for 5-10 years. Okay, well, there's a bunch of Batman now, but we'll probably get other characters. Now it's like the clock is ticking. Like this Batman, it means this release of a Batman means we're not going to get a good, Catwoman. You know what I mean? So like, I think that's where we're all, as collectors and those who follow this line, are getting more fatigued, like, than we would normally if the line was gonna be open-ended.
Chi-Chi.
Absolutely. The fatigue is real because the end is coming, and sometimes when the end is coming, you feel like you're more in control, but it seems like people feel like they're less in control. So I sympathize.
So deep.
Like I've still got my fair share of McFarlane collection. It's just, I'm like everybody else. We all want other characters, not just A, B, C iterations of Batman all the time now. Right. But I do agree. I'd like to see Jack Nicholson Joker, but it's not going to happen because Jack Nicholson's likeness costs us way too much money. Like if Mezco, go ahead, Kenny.
Seems like a good way to go out with a bang, if McFarlane's going to do it. But yeah, his likeness, sure. Speaking of actors' likenesses who probably cost too much, even though this one's no longer with us, I could use a Gene Hackman Lex Luthor. We have Superman. Also, Nuclear Man. I'm just saying. I know that's never happening, but if I can at least get one more from the Superman, like the Christopher.
Would you accept Nuclear Man dressed as Batman?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm sure Todd will consider that.
If I'd like to see a figure of one that Todd hasn't done, I would either pick Nicolas Cage as Superman or Brandon Routh as Superman. But the question is, which one would you do? Would you do him in his Superman Returns costume, or would
Wait,
you do
say
him in
Nicolas Cage as Superman?
Nicolas Cage as Superman? Yeah.
Yeah.
From
I
the
know.
test footage.
Yeah. No, I don't want that shit. But I do want a Brandon Routh.
Oh, come on. Don't disrespect my man. Come on now.
I like Nicolas Cage. I love Superman. The two should have never come and cross paths. Okay.
What?
Come on, Kenny.
No, it's an abomination. All right.
As Batman.
Yeah. Nicolas Cage as Superman as Batman.
Yeah.
Yes. That makes more sense.
For Brandon Routh, would you do Superman Returns, or would you do his Kingdom Come style from what was it, Legion of Superheroes, or what was that show?
Right. It was DC Legends. It was their CW Christ on Infinite Earths. It was their crossover.
Yeah. I would do both. One's a chase, one's the platinum figure. So that's how I get it.
McFarlane has done the CW with Flash as well as Green Arrow, so he's got some of those characters out.
It's true.
It's been a while, right?
Mm-hmm. They were like the first year or so that he was putting out. So
because Mattel put out most of the CW figures.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
In their DC Multiverse line, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lorenz, where you at on this? You want more Batman? You don't want any Batman?
He just wants Crystal Ball. Right? He just wants Crystal Ball.
What about Crystal Ball as Batman?
Crystal Ball as Batman. No, I hope that the first wave of Mattel figures is just like 5 Batmans and then like an absolute Batman Build-A-Figure. Like I hope it's just all.
Dang, absolute Bane.
That'd be great. Really.
I mean, if we're being honest with Mattel, I would see them going 7 inches since that's what their Masterverse line scales and their wrestling. Both those scale at 7 inches. I don't want it to be 7 inches. I'd rather be the same scale as Marvel Legends because that's where they would make a lot of money. Mm-hmm. But if you're going by how they do most,
they're gonna treat Mattel's gonna treat McFarlane as radioactive, and they're gonna go opposite.
Yeah,
I hope they do. But I'm just going by their other lines that I collect, like their Moto and of course wrestling. Those are 7-inch scale figures. So we can't take off the table. We got to be realistic. It's possible they'll do 7-inch scale like their other lines to scale with each other. So,
Kenny, that reminds me.
I really need Stone Cold Steve Austin to scale with Superman. It's like I really want.
It ties the room together.
Yeah.
Kenny, if you're going to be playing around with AI fire, especially music, you really should be using it to make a national anthem for the nation of Mattel.
Ooh, I need to make note of this. You're on to something.
You can use AI so that way when you do your addresses to the nation sitting at your desk, you can just use that AI tool.
I like how you guys think. This is good. Mattel national anthem. All right. Noted.
Cheers, comrade.
All right. So I think we've covered Batman, right? Any other thoughts on Batman before we move on?
Are there other Batmans to deal with or no?
If there were, I would tell you no and move on anyway.
Great. Awesome. Thank you. Good job.
Yes.
I hope they do me as Batman. That would be cool. The actor as Batman.
Build your own
Selfie series where you can be Batman.
Oh, man, I remember Selfie series for that 3 seconds that we had it.
Mm-hmm. It was wild.
Didn't you get one, David?
I got several. I got several good head out of that. Yeah.
Nice.
I just thought about this when Mattel. I just thought about this mashup that's going to probably happen when Mattel gets back the DC license. Masters of the Universe X DC. They're going to do. I could see them do that mashup. They're already currently doing. They already did TMNT. They're currently doing Thundercats right now. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't put it past them to mix it with DC
for sure.
Didn't they do wrestling and Street Fighter also?
They did wrestling. That was the start of that. That was kind of their getting started in the Motu before they actually started Origin line. That was the year prior to that. They're still doing these at Walmart, these Motu Origin style wrestling figures, but these are only Walmart exclusives, and they're a pain to get a hold of. Like, you have to go to the aftermarket just to buy them. This is custom, though. This is all custom stuff put on him, but they're really cool. But I could see them do that, though, in the future.
Gregory Trojo asks, you don't think that Mattel is listening to the fans and they're going to scale them right like Storm Arena does? Or Storm does. He didn't specifically say Storm Arena, but I'm looking at Storm Arena, so here we are.
How long have we said to Storm to scale down their figures to make them 1/12 scale? Since they've been in business?
Never. How long have you been telling them that? No, that's fair. I'm a fan of 1/12 scale, so I would prefer everything be in and around that scale, but not everybody is on that same page. Fonjoy is doing like 1/9 scale. You know, everybody's doing their own shit these days. So there you go. Kwame, hey, shout out Kwame. I see Kwame around in a lot of groups and stuff and YouTube channels, streams. So appreciate you dropping in.
Yeah. I think related to that comment, Kwame is referring to the DC Collectibles DC Icons line, but I absolutely agree. I loved that line. It was amazing, and they really shit the bed by getting rid of it.
Yeah, that booster going Blue Beetle we never got.
Oh,
it was so painful when that never came out.
Do you ever have a moment where people are talking and you're like, wow, you guys are nerds? Because my DC knowledge doesn't go deep. And so like, it's been like an hour of me just going, yeah.
Like, these are words. Yeah.
It's fine.
This is the DC Icons Hal Jordan Green Lantern that they did.
Let's see what you got here.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do with the armor character from X-Men.
Yeah. They totally could and should.
Yeah.
He's a 6-inch scale, double jointed. He does have pinned, but I mean, the sculpts were really cool too. Like the face sculpt. I don't want to mess with this because it's gonna fall off the clip. But you can see him in there. All of these green armor pieces come off. I even have some of them on there, John Stewart. But 100% agree, Kwame. I love this line. I wish they would have brought it back.
Wasn't the Icons line like underscaled though?
It did seem a little like
it was a true 6-inch, as they say.
I have a friend who collects
1/12. I mean,
yeah, I have a friend who collects nothing but DC figures, and they are 6-inch exact scale. So, but they are cool. But they are really cool figures, no doubt about it.
I think that was the problem with that line. Is like a lot of people bought the Icons to try to merge together with the DC Universe Classics line, and because they're so short, a lot of people didn't, want to add on to it. So,
yeah,
exactly. So I had this Storm Arena King of Fighters 98. This is like the 4th stream that we've brought this up, and nobody seems to know what this is even about. So if you're out there and you collect it, that is a thing for you. So I don't know that we need to go into any depth unless somebody's passionate.
I mean, I have an opinion on that, but it's not like they're putting more of these King of Fighters figures out, but people don't want King of Fighters figures. They want Darkstalkers figures. They want Morgan and they want Lilith. I don't know anyone across the community that's like, finally, Goro Daimon, the fighter of Japan.
Daimon, and Daimon.
Yeah, like, I mean, probably because they can reuse molds that they've used for like Ryu and some other people. And of course, it goes with the other figure that they announced a couple weeks ago. But I don't think King of Fighters 98 is what people are really begging for.
Yeah, nah. So
pass.
And just get the
pass.
if they don't have the MK license, get the MK license again. I don't care. stuff for me. And
Somebody
do MK
get
and
it
Storm
from
Arena.
McFarlane.
I'm mostly just waiting for them to release the new Baki figures, Bakiyama figures. I'm waiting for them to release more of those. That's what I'm looking forward to. I mean, the Street Fighter stuff, I've got Ken. Like, I've got him. Let me see. He's up on the top shelf. I've got
Need
the
them.
Ken
Thank
figure
you, Gregory.
from Storm Arena. And he's cool and all. Like, I remember doing a video a while back debating which one is better, and I got some pretty good heat for saying that Jada is better than Storm. But it was mostly like their packaging is cool because it's an arcade machine. But I gave the point to Storm because they start off giving them toe hinges and drop down hips with their figures. Plus, I can easily put this guy in a pose and it still look cool, regardless of whatever pose I put him in. So,
Did you notice that their like Hadouken hands are a little weird looking?
yeah.
Like the palm of the Hadouken hand is like really thick.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't get why that is.
I have the Ryu. I don't have the Ken, but yeah, I was like, why is his hand like that? Whereas the Jada Hadouken hand has like a nice flat palm, like an actual palm.
The sad thing is about it is why people are saying that Storm is better in terms of articulation of Jada is because they've got more of a butterfly joint where they can reach their hands closer together compared to Jada. Like that's the only like that besides drop down and toe hinge, you know, you got to give a hand to Storm, but I still like collecting Jada more than Storm because one, I'm paying $25 per figure compared to these where they're now $30 a piece. I mean, that's an extra $5. Yeah, see, like Vega right there, that's a really good one. I've yet to get that figure, but that's a good one for sure.
Yeah.
But
Lorenzo,
I've
trade
got
you a
the,
crystal ball for that Vega.
What did you just say to me, David?
I'll trade you a crystal ball for that Vega. I have like 5 or 6 of them laying around the house.
I'm not getting rage baited by David.
But no, I like what they're doing with the Storm Reline. I'm glad it's there so people can finally get their scaled down, 6.5-inch Marvel Legends scale figures or close to it. But they're doing so many lines that nobody really wants. Like we were talking about King of Fighters. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I don't. I know what Bakihana is. I know what Street Fighter is, and they should be focusing on those because the problem with Storm is they keep announcing pre-order after pre-order, and it takes them so long to release that figure. How long did it take for Ken to finally come out after he was announced for pre-order? Anybody got a guess?
It was like a week, man. No, it was a month, maybe.
No, wasn't no for come out like a Big Bad Toy Store. Like it went up for pre-order like what back in was it April or May? It went up for pre-order, and then it hasn't released it since a few weeks ago. So I mean, it's a pretty long wait for figures to come out. So it's like they need to be focused on releasing actual product first, and then announce pre-orders.
Yeah.
But instead they keep announcing pre-orders rather than trying to get stuff out.
That's been Storm's problem since they started releasing figures, from what I understand. So I agree, though. I think we should start getting stuff that people are asking for instead of, I don't know, maybe they have a big, obviously Z-Man 12 Bat in the chat has said they want those. And then Gregory Trejo. I've both Storm, Jada, Ken, and Ryu. And I got to say, Storm is better. And these are just the first two I fucks with. Jada, though, but Storm, I don't know. They looking good. They do look really good. I think it's different strokes for different folks. Personally, I'm getting the Street Fighter 2 roster from Jada, and they've already done so much more than we got from Storm for any Street Fighter property in like 5 years. And it's been like 2 years from Jada. So I got to give Jada the point for that. And then a little bit ago, there was another chat asking about the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man from Turn Up Town 123. What y'all think about the new Mafex Andrew Spider-Man? You know I gotta address the Mafex question. Turn Up Town, I have that on pre-order, and I got the request for payment. but I haven't opened it because I'm afraid of what the tariff shipping cost is going to be. And that's all I'll say about that. That's all I'll say about that. But I still need to pay for it.
All right. So sounds like everybody loves what they're doing with King of Fighters 98.
Pass.
We also have another gentleman joining us this evening, Agent Z-Man.
Hey.
What up? What up?
Tell us
Z-Man.
about King of Fighters 98, Z-Man. Drop some knowledge on us.
Oh, dude, don't do that to me. I just love the game. I don't know the lore. I know there's
At
multiple
least you know the
players.
game. Right? One step
That's
ahead of
it.
half of us here. So
Well, I guess, I think, Benny Maru, the one who's getting, thrown, he was the inspiration, or he copied the style of a JoJo character. That's my knowledge. And
Okay.
and Violent Ken was created because of King of Fighters, because they needed someone to fight Iori, who's in this game, and he's like got a psycho mode. So that's
Okay.
my knowledge.
You can just say pass, Z-Man, for the future. Don't feel pressure.
Z-Man's convinced me. I'm getting all these now.
oh shit! All
Wait.
right, look at that.
Let's go.
All right, here's one that everybody's gonna love. Let's see. All right, yes,
Oh,
SH Figure Arts, Sun
Pass.
Goku, Ultra.
Pass. Hard pass.
Actually, I think we talked about this last
Pass.
week. So
We
these are
did,
just
yeah.
these are just
Hey.
actual images. as opposed to
Solicitations of the figure,
fuzzy
yeah.
You can't put a Dragon Ball picture on the screen and call it news or a reveal.
I
Well,
like. Okay.
Dan's obviously a
Look,
fan.
see, Dan, that's Dan's bedtime.
Pass.
I will give him
Oh,
a
shit,
plus. I
We're
like.
hemorrhaging. We're hemorrhaging. We got to get out of this.
I will. I
Hold
was
up.
gonna give him a. I was gonna give him a plus on the faceplates. I like how the printing looks on the faceplates, at least for the Goku, and I like the translucent legs. But honestly, it should not be an exclusive. It should be a mass retail figure and not charged over $100 like how everything else has been.
See,
Isn't
I
it
knew
just a repaint,
I
though,
knew how to
JB?
get you back.
It
Yeah,
is. I have the original. It is a repaint. The hair sculpt is different, and the faceplates are new. They're new. The faceplates and hair is, but everything else is completely the same of this figure. And it's not a bad sculpt either. I mean, it is a 2.0 body, so it doesn't have all the articulation like the the new Goku, the 3.0 Namek Saga.
The Daima?
Goku. Yeah, the Daima's got good articulation, but this one is a 2.0, so it's sort of an outdated body or starting to become outdated.
Kenny, did I remember to say pass, or was that just in my head?
You said pass.
You said it. I said it.
You were the first one to say it, David.
Pat
Okay,
said
good,
it.
good. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, but somehow I even closed the window and we're still talking about it. So I don't know.
That's how strong Goku is, guys.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right, 2012 Ninja Turtles. Not really. It's not my era of Ninja Turtles, but a lot of people seem to like this era of Turtles.
Oh,
They do look pretty good,
Z and Z-Man stands for Zoomer. Now I get it. Okay,
I didn't
let's
even
let
know
him
this.
talk about these.
Okay,
Pass.
there you go.
He's got
Pass.
nothing.
How about this one, David?
These are from NECA.
These
Yes.
are NECA, yes.
They look cool, but they don't need to be 7 inches tall. That's a little too tall in scale for these turtles. Because they were practically like young, like not in teens. I would say at their age, if I was going by their age, they're probably at least 13 to 14 years old. So they wouldn't be they should not be 7 inches tall. They should be lower than that.
I
At
think
least
if you're a mutant turtle, mutated
You're a
turtle,
teenage
a
mutant.
teenage mutant,
Yeah.
Whatever size.
anything's
Teenage,
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, but my main concern is Shredder was a little bit taller than the turtles. So if they're all scaled at 7 inches, they're going to be pretty much the same height. So
Yeah.
I'm just going by the cartoon because I did watch a couple of episodes of the cartoon. So
Okay, yeah. See, I have no tie to it. I've never seen the cartoon for this one.
my
Wow.
my little siblings showed me this cartoon. They're like, "Hey, the Ninja Turtles is on." I'm like, "Okay." So I watched a couple of episodes and I thought,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is good," but it's geared more towards children though. With the
It's CG too, right? CG animation.
it is CG and it's got like a very anime style appeal to it, like the big face, the big exaggerated faces, the eyes, all of that
Yeah.
with it.
The
So it's
King-
basically
Oh, sorry.
the big King.
Oh.
Big
I was
Cankles.
basically saying it's like Ninja Turtles X anime is what I was saying. Is what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
We're gonna say Z-Man.
I was gonna say like it's the reason why like I think Reveltech decided to do these designs for their line because they were so anime-esque that they could do different eyes and that stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
my turtles are the 2000s, not these guys. So
And I think that's also a good point, Z-Man, is that the only other versions, if you're a fan of this version of Turtles, are the Amazing Yamaguchi, and they're hard to get, or Revoltech versions. And those are, I mean, not hard to get. Nothing's hard to get if you have money, but they are pretty expensive on the aftermarket. So
right.
if you're a huge fan of these, or like if these are your Turtles, then this is a good opportunity to be able to get the representation.
Let's see.
My turtles are the first TMNT movie Turtles. That's my go-to. And then of course I like the Mirage. I like what NECA's doing with the Mirage Turtle stuff as well. So
Yeah, I have Mirage for my Turtles.
mm-hmm.
David, you have the Toon Turtles, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and Rush, you as well, Toon Turtles.
Yep.
Anybody
Toon
like the
Turtles
Last Ronin?
as well. I also have the movie Turtles. That's fine.
Anybody like the Last Ronin?
No.
I
wanna
just
get-
have Last Ronin, the armored version, and the Goons. I have 3 of the
Okay.
what are they called? Foot Ninja bots?
the Singes.
Ninjas, yeah. So I have 3 of those. Those are really good figures. Those can be like fighting anyone, Batman, Avengers, like, and they articulate really well. They have good accessories, so I recommend those for sure.
And I'll give NECA credit; they did a really good job, at least with these prototypes of the faces and the sculpt in general. They did a really good job. But I am wondering, with the arms and stuff being that thick of arms as it is, how will the joint hold up over time?
Mhm.
Is my question, because they're very stylized as well, and you can see the plastic of the arms are very, very thin. So it's like, how well will that hold up over time with playtime and stuff put into the figures?
Yeah. Lorenz, do you turtle at all?
No, Turtles always kind of missed me. I think that at some point I would like to get a set of Turtles just because like I do have like a basic appreciation for it just because I like toys. But like I don't necessarily like NECA's stuff. And so it's like I just haven't picked anything up from any line.
Renz, you can't go wrong with the Mirage Turtles. You can't.
I
Or
don't
you
even
can
know
get
what that
these.
means.
I think I was at your place like when I started. I was like, I'm not gonna get like if I wanted to get a set of TMNT figures, like I'll try and get one. And then I got the BST, the best action ones. They suck. So I'm like, oh screw them. And now I want the Mirage comic ones and Last Ronin. So trust me, you'll eventually get a set. So it's inevitable, as I say.
And like I think I have a very evidence collection with all my GI Joe is that like I am not a person who can just be like, yeah, I'll get a couple things out of appreciation for the core of the line. I will sink my teeth in, and I don't need to also have the wrestling turtles and all the other that's what will happen. And so I've just resisted the urge.
Lorenz, you could just go to Walmart and buy the animated turtle movie figures. That's cheap. That's at the
This
kids
is
section.
meaning that my Walmart has shit in it and it doesn't. That's the whole
you
thing.
just buy those.
And pick up a
Lone
crystal ball when you go.
Lone Dragon does say that this reminds him that he needs to get a Last Ronin Leo. So
Get to it, Dragon. Get to it, my man.
St. James is asking how Dan gets a fucking wrench. Dan pays me $250 a month, James. So if you want to, just hit me with that much money each month, I'll give you a wrench. No problem. Yeah. So some people seem to love it. There's definitely a fan base for these turtles. But I think it's just turtles are one of those things that there are so many eras of them that everybody has their own thing, right? It's whether it's comics, video games, movies, animated series, cartoons, whatever. I'm out for James.
Dan's supposed to be asleep. He said goodnight. He's supposed to be asleep with the missus.
That was when Dragon Ball was on the screen. He's
Yeah,
back.
Turtles came up, and Dan will come back for the Turtles. So.
The only TMNT like adaptation I have not seen done recently in figure form is that CGI movie. Like, I don't know if everyone knows that one. Where it was kind of like, it's a sequel to the original movies. But it was a
sequel to. Yeah, it was a sequel to the first one. It was kind of like what they did with Superman Returns. We were supposed to say 2 and 3 did not happen. It was just the first movie and the anime one. I know what you're talking about. I remember.
Is that the one that they were, looking for all the different monsters, and the guy was trying to collect them, and they're like his old friend?
I did see that one actually. Yeah,
that came out in 2007, if I'm thinking correctly. In the year 2007 was the movie.
Yeah, I think so.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
But that one I would love. I think Raphael as Prowler. I think that was his name, or Night Prowler. That would be sick.
Night Watcher.
Night Watcher. There you go. Night Watcher.
Yeah.
Sick.
I had the Night Watcher action figure that he came with his motorcycle. I actually had that one when I was a kid. So I still have it somewhere in my attic. I'd have to look for it, but
that's sick.
Well, if you can't get any of your turtles as Night Prowler, you can get Garfield as a turtle.
Woo! If I show this to my wife, she's going to be getting this in a heartbeat, so I better not let her see it. She loves Garfield.
There you go. So this one's interesting because Boss Fight Studio recently did the same thing, like very recently, and now NECA has they've shown their version of these. It's fun. This is along the lines of ridiculous stuff. Sometimes I'm here for that.
So Garfield is a big deal where I am from. The Jim Davis, the creator, is like from a town like 30-40 minutes away, but he went to college where I live, and so there's Garfield shit like everywhere. Like there's the Garfield statues are a big deal, like the ones you go visit, and there are different ones all around. So whenever Garfield comes up, the Muncie in me, the Indiana kid's like, oh fuck yeah, what do you guys know about Garfield? Like I get excited.
Yeah.
Are you wearing Garfield underwear right now, Lorenz?
I'd show it, but I don't want to get Kenny demonetized right now.
I appreciate it. So Lorenz, your Walmart is going to be stock full of these.
Yeah, we'll have all of those.
Yeah. All right.
Why does Odie have the turtle head? I wonder.
Why not?
Any insight into that, Lawrence?
Good as question of any.
No.
Okay. You do get a stack of pizzas though. And
pizza and lasagna are basically the same thing.
Slicer. Yeah.
So true.
I don't like that. That is disturbing.
It is. Yeah.
Scary.
What
I missed? That
head scope right there. Was that the head scope y'all were saying was disturbing?
No, the turtle shell with Odie's.
Okay, yeah.
That one, yeah.
That's just a weird choice to do. Like, it would have been more sense if they made Odie's neck detachable and his legs and make that an alternate body for him. That would have made more sense. Like where the tongue is, they'd make a sculpted piece where you could put a separate head and neck into it and put his arms on each side. So he's kind of like a turtle dog. In a way, so he's got like a turtle, like he's stuck in a turtle shell. That would have made a lot more sense instead of this.
It's from the comics, guys. They're cosplaying as the turtles. You don't read your Garfield comics? It's probably from
and who takes it very seriously, guys.
Yeah.
Show some respect. Let's show some respect.
Cute Cold as well says probably on the comic panel. Oh, and Lone Dragon. Okay, so Dan's story is corroborated because Lone
All
Dragon
right.
says it's from a short comic strip.
You
so
passed this round, Dan.
just this once.
Gregory, you're right. Boss Fight is, and like very recently announced their version of these. So you're spoiled for choice, right? When it comes to your Garfield, Ninja Turtles options.
Is
Something
is
you never
Boss
thought
Fight
you'd-
doing turtle variants, or are they just
Yes.
doing the regular Garfield and Odie?
Yes, turtle variants too. And there's another female character from that line, right, for Boss Fight?
Yeah, I think
I
they
forgot her
had
name.
more options.
Yeah.
That's
But I'm
Lorenz,
curious.
Lorenz.
help us out.
Well, I'm sorry, I zoned out. What
What's the
hell are we talking
female
about?
cat's name again?
Arlene.
What?
What is it?
Darlene?
Darlene.
Arlene.
Harleen?
Yeah.
Marley.
Arlene. Arlene.
Arlene. I remember the
Arlene.
farm show, but I don't remember. Remember
See,
the Garfield cartoon? Like the backup
animated
story was
one?
the farm.
I mean, there's two different females. There's the pink one that Garfield was kind of in love with, is
Normal.
Arlene, and then there's
Normal's
a
the one I
gray
was thinking
female
of.
that kind of looks like Garfield, and her name was Normal.
Normal
That's
is a
the one I
male.
was thinking of.
Normal in the anime cartoon,
Okay.
it was a male.
It was a boy.
Well,
All right,
none
well,
of
then
us
I'm
know
just gonna
shit
stop
about
making
Garfield, all right?
guesses here.
Yeah.
The
because
only
I don't
thing I know
anything.
about
But-
Garfield is at Christmas time I watch the special. He eats lasagna, of course, right? The grandma puts too much pepper in the chili. I don't know why I remember all this, but it's
Dan's
It's
throwing
movies,
Jolene out there.
Do you guys remember the
Jolene.
live action movies?
Jolene.
I do.
I remember Bill Murray.
Those were like those were like
Jolene,
on reruns,
Jolene.
like around here, and like
The
I don't Garfield: A Tale of Two Kitties. Nobody remember that live
Yeah,
action
I
movie?
do. His twin. Yeah.
Yeah.
The special I remember is the superhero. It's the super one from the cartoon. That's
the
the one I
energy just felt
remember.
so flat though. Like anybody watch A Tale of Two Kitties, and everybody just kind of looked like, "The hell is he talking about?"
And
Not on
we lost several people from the stream. People just left it when you said that. Dan's over here singing Dolly. Actually, Dan, very on brand for the. I used Dolly for the music today. So if you recall from my collecting Justified arc, I will eventually leave the stream to start a Dolly Parton cover band. So it's all part
My
of the
one
lore.
thing is if Boss Fight is doing their version of these, does look for Odie and Garfield. I don't see why they would. Why not just do regular variants of those characters in their normal looks?
Eventually,
No, they
I'm
did.
sure.
They are doing it.
Boss Fight
They already
has
did.
the main line, and then
Yeah.
there are turtle variants as well.
Yeah, there's a Halloween set as well.
Yeah.
Seems like
It's
a lot.
kind of,
Robo's
it's
gonna
kind of
reveal it.
it's kind of odd for them to do the
Shouldn't
turtle
say
ones
too
though.
many.
They could have done something different, like leave the turtle variants to NECA because again, NECA has the TMNT line, so
Same
that maybe
thing can be
for them to
said
do
for
that.
Jada and there.
Exactly.
If a company can buy a license, they're going to put out the product. It doesn't matter if
Yeah.
another company is doing the exact same thing. It's like
Yeah,
Street Fighter
yeah.
used to do the same thing. So companies see the thing is like NECA is only putting out the Turtle Garfield. Boss Fights is putting out multiple ones. So kind of along lines, same
Okay.
line as Jada doing Street Fighter. They're putting out more figures to put into your display. So which company are you going to go with?
Yeah, I get
I
you.
think for me the difference for Boss Fight is like they scale quite bigger, I think, than like this version from NECA, because these are going to scale to your NECA animated turtles as they show them with them in the photos here. But like Boss Fight stuff, like we bought the Kenny, we bought the
We did.
Fraggle Rock
Yes.
stuff, and that scales quite like, what would you call that scale? 1/10?
Let's
Oh, they're huge.
They're big. They're bigger than 1/12.
I mean, what other big, comic strip line did Boss Fights put out? Popeye.
They were doing
Yeah, Popeye. I have
Strawberry
heard
The
of
Shortcake
it.
classic
figures.
Dilbert line.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. She's
They're doing
she's-
Strawberry Shortcake figures. Boss Fight.
Yeah, those are currently at Cracker Barrel.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Excuse me. I'm already ahead of you, Kenny. I got the big hand already.
I was just showing this, but I think we've talked about Garfield way longer than I ever anticipated.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that this was such a hot button topic. Okay, well, Heathcliff, when? Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Never.
All right, we got some Simpsons.
Really trying to hang on to Dan Who's viewership today.
That's right. he was fading. I knew exactly where to switch to keep him involved. Okay.
The pain.
So
if Lorenz has to sit through all the crystal ball bullshit, all right, you're gonna sit through the Simpsons. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm doing this from a man over here, all right?
I did ask in the Legends and Liquor chat, is this from a specific episode that is like a memorable moment for Homer, or is this just like, let's do a sleepy Homer?
This happened in an episode, but it's just a way to get Homer out on the line again to reissue basically. Because I had the first wave Homer with the donut box and the donut, which is kind of a cool figure.
He's not sleepy, he's sick because he holds on to this huge submarine sandwich and then it ends up going bad, which you can see there for the accessory.
Yeah.
And he's still trying to eat it, which ends up making him sick.
So that's why he's pale and like with a blanket.
Yes.
In the blanket, yeah.
My wife watches Simpsons a lot. That or King of the Hill. Those are the two cartoons she loves to watch. So
All right. And then we have Stupid Sexy Flanders.
Feel like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Yeah, I mean the talk in the chat was like, should they have done the normal version of Ned before going into like these variants? And I think so. I think that should be the basic rule of the line. Like, put out your standard version, and then to keep them in the line, you start throwing in the variants. So I'd rather a normal Ned first, and then I might into that.
Agree.
I mean, isn't that kind of the thing about some toy lines, though, and companies? Like, we would all prefer that they do the version we want first. But like, I feel like I just don't even bother being upset or like bothered when like you get a variant first, because you know that you would hope that means at least second.
You would hope,
time we get
but
it.
people there are a lot of people with PTSD from Super 7 with their Simpson character choices and releases.
Well, super shit's not the best comparison.
I'm just saying. It's very recent history that traumatized a lot of people, including Mr. Dan Who. So
yeah.
Dragon,
no, you're
Dragon
right,
Man.
Loren.
Dragon,
ahead,
answer your
Jimmy.
question, buddy. It's both. They have
These are-
5-inch scale, and then they have a 3-inch scale that you can get. They have two Simpsons lines of both different
No,
scales.
but I think
we're
he's
talking about the
specifically talking about
5-inch, right?
these ones. These are 5.
Yeah. I was just letting him know because he was asking, are they both? Like,
You can only buy the 3.5-inch scale whenever it's cold out.
Little Ralph.
I love that Ralph comes with paste for him to eat.
Yeah.
So great.
He just
It's
doesn't
not
come out with
possible.
Okay, let's see. What's
The only thing with Ralph is the hair looks a little like too much.
Yeah, it's too dark.
It's too thick.
Yeah,
it looks like spaghetti noodles on his head.
You're overcooking your spaghetti if that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lone Dragon. There's so many quotable Ralph lines.
Yep.
Love him.
Ralph.
RG in the chat. What's up, RG?
RG, what's going on, man? What's up?
Hey,
I remember one special. It was Robot Chicken. They did a Simpsons toy special, and you had Ralph on there, and he said, and he was known to quote, "I'm in danger," and he was riding in a bus, and it exploded with him in it.
Yeah, I mean it's a very popular meme, right? All right, oh, there's no sound. Oh, can you hear that?
Yeah, barely.
A little bit.
Oh, look who else is live.
And that was episode 3,004,500,000, right?
Yeah, the braces are.
Yeah, exactly. Tastes like burning.
Anybody watched Happy Gilmore? Anybody seen Happy Gilmore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First one, and second one.
I'm drinking my own Shooter McGavin collector cup. So
Nice.
Ugh.
Oh, we're getting a burn.
Yeah.
And then, yes, we're getting Mr. Burns, which that's good. I like this. I'll absolutely get this.
We get is finally a regular Mr. Burns, not one that's a vampire.
Is this the first pet that's packed in with a 5-inch Simpsons figure?
I think
Officially?
Yes.
'Cause we-
Unless you want to count Maggie, she was a small, not that small like a pet.
I think
I don't think I would refer to
politically
the child
that's
as a pet.
divisive, referring to Maggie as a pet.
Well, I mean, it's like an accessory, like that's something else. But I think the fish is the first.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Because I'm
pet.
still waiting for Santa's Little Helper and like Snowball 2 and all that.
Yeah.
You know, like why have we not gotten them? But
Yeah, they did them in the 3-inch, or was it 2 or 3-inch? Whatever it is, 2.5,
2.5.
3,
2 and
whatever. Yeah, they've done them
2.5.
in the smaller line though, right?
I think so.
They've done a lot more of the characters in the 2 whatever inch line than they have in the 5-inch.
Yeah.
Because mostly what they've been doing with the 5-inch lines, they keep doing recolors of the same character lately. But it is what it is. Like every company, we know every company has to do reissues. They have to re-release figures, do remolds, yada 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 stuff to make money because it's a business. So
Well, that feels like a good segue.
Bam!
Ooh.
Get this boring shit off the screen. Nobody wants to talk about this. Let's bring up a Batman.
All right, kick him out. Kick him out.
I guess I should bring Garfield back up. That seemed to be a very impassioned conversation about
Garfield as Batman.
Garfield as Batman. Next episode. So this week we had the Marvel Legends fan stream on the 9th, right? We got some good stuff. Dan Yoon kind of threw us off the scent a little bit, said there wouldn't be much new, just a couple of things. And I feel like we had a pretty good stream, right? Like I was happy with everything that was shown off and discussed. And yeah, so
my favorite reveal was Brandon as Daredevil.
I feel like Dan or Justin should be here for the show, for this segment of the show. They should be here for it.
Justin doesn't
No, we're
even
good.
collect
They've
legends.
got their own shows.
You know, that's actually I will contest that. Dan, sure, but Justin, no. Unjust.
No.
Justin don't collect legends? I thought he still did.
There's a new stamp? What?
That's right. Unjustified.
Wow, I love that. It only took a year.
That's right. I actually made it right before this stream, so it'll debut
I'm a fan
this
of
week.
you. I'm a fan of you, Kenny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great work.
I was hoping he would pop up in the chat. I guess he's away at this time. He didn't see it, but all right. So yes, all right. We had plenty of stuff to talk about for the Legends reveals.
Okay.
I guess let's start with the mini comic wave because that actually has its own dedicated page and we can focus on one thing for the moment, and that is the one that did also go up for pre-order this week. So a good mix of characters, and what I've said about these mini comic waves is like I like the idea because you do get this random assortment of characters. These would have been the BAF waves I was most excited about years ago, right? Just a mixed bag of characters all over the place, different things to put into different spaces in my display. But now we don't get the Build-A-Figure and we do get the mini comic. That's that.
The dogs are barking.
They're excited. I get
They
it.
see too many cats on the screen.
That's
Yeah.
So I think a really good assortment of characters. I know people have opinions. Silver Surfer, do we need another Silver Surfer? I don't, but somebody does, right? And I look at it this way. your options for more modern Hasbro era Silver Surfers are in a HasLab or part of a Walgreens exclusive. And we all remember how much we loved Walgreens exclusives, right? So,
but didn't the Walgreens exclusive get re-released like a year or so ago through the fan channel?
they did, right? They did
yeah.
re-release it through the fan channel, which that's actually a great point, because typically you would think if they're doing the reissue, then we're pretty far away from an updated version, right? Like, I think that seems to be the consensus, but this has changed that theory. So,
but at the same time, you gotta look at it as like Silver Surfer is one of the figures that anyhow you put him out, he's gonna sell.
Yeah.
Plus, there's synergy for the Fantastic Four film. You know, even though Silver Surfer, this version didn't show up, a Silver Surfer showed up, so it's in the minds of people.
Yeah.
It's the right time for it, you know, and like I mean, that's the one figure I don't really need. Like, making him pinless is not. It's not urgent for me to like make one of my 2 Silver Surfers pinless. It's not that necessary. So that's the one I do not pre-order. But I see the value in it, and he's in the zeitgeist. Like, this is a year of Fantastic Four right now, so like it makes sense. It's of this lineup. Him and Black Widow are the only 2 that are like complete reuses of sculpt that existed already. Everything else has new parts or is completely new. So, like, if you think about the economy of this wave, like, those are the 2 figures that are saving Hasbro money to put them out. You know?
Yeah,
Right.
I was still disappointed with this Silver Surfer, though. I talked about I personally wanted a new one. I wanted an update, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what I thought we would ever get aside from it just being pinless and everything else the exact same. But at the very least, I would have liked to see a better stand. I would have
How
liked to
about
see something, you know,
the
different, some better articulation for him. Like, I hate the hard cut, but
They're
the stand
gonna reissue. They're gonna reissue another Silver Surfer with better articulation and a new body, but they're waiting until the price jump again to do that.
I mean, they could have done an angry, like, grimacing head
true,
sculpt
yeah.
to that, you know, and packed it in with this so that, you know, you could upgrade one of your other Silver Surfers with another expression at least. Like, but other than power effects, like the same cosmic power effects and
this one doesn't even come with cosmic powers.
Right.
No, yeah.
No.
Let's just put it this way: Silver Surfer will have been one of the most ideal figures to do a maximum figure of, because he only has one look. He can just pack it with all the accessories, stand, everything. It's like
That's true.
That would have been ideal for maximum series. Plus, he sells.
I would have loved to have seen the stand piece that came with the Shalabal Silver Surfer, right? Like
in purple.
if you're gonna reuse stuff, you know, reuse stuff that I would like to have packed in.
There was one surfer we forgot to mention. The Dark Surfer that came with the
Obsidian,
yeah.
You can lump that in with your Walgreens, I guess.
Walgreens.
Yeah.
I
pre-ordered the Silver Surfer because I've never gotten a chance to get Silver Surfer, so I jumped the boat on this wave. The only one I did not pre-order was Black Widow because I'm happy with my Target exclusive Black Widow figure, because that to me is like that's a deluxe figure itself. So I'm pretty happy with the wave, just not with the Black Widow. I think more people would have preferred her, because how many times we've gotten her in the gray costume throughout Marvel Legends? Have we got her? We've got her quite a few times.
This once.
Twice now.
Twice.
She was originally in the 2-pack from Toys R Us.
Correct.
Toy Biz era, though, right?
Well, it was early Hasbro.
Hasbro.
So, but it was had body, like the Dark Days of Hasbro female body.
And wasn't that one also a chase figure?
Yes, she came in the basic was black.
Winter Soldier.
And with Winter Soldier, and then the gray was the variant, and then Winter Soldier had like the red star on his shoulder instead of like the blue and white logo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying she's a bad figure. My wife has the gray suit with the jacket, but most of us, I think we agree, we prefer Black Widow wearing a full black costume with long red hair than we do with the gray outfit and short hair.
But they did do that, like that was the intro of this articulated buck.
Yeah, see, Rush
You
is showing
know,
them.
so they did that already. But like this is my era of Black Widow. So like I pre-ordered 2 of this. I'm planning to put the jacket on one of her with, and maybe even the belt that's on that figure. Just to have 2 versions of this. But like I'm excited for that articulation sculpt scheme to be on this body. So I'm glad. And she has a full spider logo on the back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Alexi's showing off the Black Widow that my wife has got. She's got that one.
I sold that one just recently, so I'm kind of happy.
Here's the original Toy Bit or the Toys R Us 2-pack, which I gotta say that I still kind of love that sculpt.
Oh yeah, I see what you see in that. I actually wholly disagree with you guys, which is fine. But I do like the Silver Surfer. I don't think it needs much of an update as far as articulation. I know it has that hard waist swivel, and it's not a lot of people like it. I know Rowdy Rouse was getting rowdy because the Surfer was like a really shit release in her opinion. But the only Silver Surfer I had before I got Galactus was the Obsidian Surfer, which I still have. And I gave that Herald Galactus Silver Surfer to a new collector literally 2 days ago, the day that they announced this. So I like the chrome. I don't think he needs, obviously, like a ball torso or like a ball at the waist would have been cool, but Silver Surfer doesn't do a lot of those poses where I feel like he needs to have that. So the chrome, the pinless, that was all I wanted. And I have a buttload of effects for Cosmic Power. I have Canna Beams effects. So as an experienced collector, I'm happy with this. That being said, I did not pre-order it because I'm probably going to wait for it to be on discount somewhere.
Yeah. How many more do we need of this body right here?
Oh, Hasbro will tell you. Don't worry.
That's the funny thing.
Yeah, these are the 2 right here, and they both use the same body. Both of them do. So,
real quick, shout out to Michael because he's probably already dipped out because he's going to catch the replay. But bring toys to work. Good evening, gentlemen. Good morning, Z-Man. Just popped in to say hi.
Oh, thanks for letting me get those super battle droids, Michael.
One thing about Michael, he was the one that questioned where the Quentin Beck head was in the retro carded package for Mysterio. And everybody was like in the chat, well, it's under the dome, like, duh. But the one that they showed off on the stream had the Quentin Beck head outside of the dome, packed above the skull with the tentacle head. Like, so the retro card package was like redone to show both of the head sculpts. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else clocked it, but it was definitely different because like they'd show a slide of the packaged one that didn't have the Quentin Beck head out, and then the one that they were holding had the Quentin Beck head and the tentacle head exposed in the package. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
I caught the stream late.
James,
I had one more figure that reused the same body, so I've got Bullseye here.
James has become a channel member. James. Welcome to the cult, James. Welcome. All right. Yes, lasers. Oh, they're gone. Damn it.
Oh, dang. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah.
How about the Daredevil? How do you guys feel about that?
Love it. Love it.
I like it.
It's such a good generic body. Like legit, I pre-ordered 4 of him so that I could have one exactly as it is in a Daredevil shelf, and then the other 3 I'm just gonna pop other heads on them and like scatter them in my collection somewhere.
So you just like him for his body.
Absolutely.
Someone like you, David.
That's why I like all men.
Do you have like the Tracksuit Mafia figures?
I do.
Yeah, so I'm like the ski mask head sculpt Should look
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good on here. Just like a like sort of a random goon.
Yeah.
So here's a question. If this was not a mini comic wave and was a Build-A-Figure, would y'all see Beast as the Build-A-Figure? Or no? Or who would you have?
No way.
They've done him as a single pack every time so far. So like,
Yeah.
I'm not buying that as a Build-A-Figure. No.
Even in was
be tough.
his original, he was in the Caliban wave actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Caliban Wave, Retro Card, Gray Beast, Retro
Dark
Card.
Beast, the Dark Beast.
Original one,
the-
this
The
version
Rhino,
was
the Rhino
original.
wave. Just kidding. That's just a throw.
Everything was in the
just a
Rhino
callback,
wave, guys.
Just a callback. Okay.
And you guys are building Astonishing. David, you're building Astonishing. Rush, you're not. Seaman, Lorenz, are you building Astonishing?
Hell yeah, I am.
All right.
This
And
is
JB?
that-
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lorenz.
I was just gonna say that was my favorite reveal of the whole thing was the Astonishing Beast.
Oh, okay. Fucking
Sonic
zoomers.
Head Beast.
I'm focusing more of doing the X-Men I grew up with, which was the 90s. Then I'm also doing like Pride of the X-Men. So I'm getting like the Storm, Wolverine, Cyclops, and Jean 2-packs to Pride of the X-Men. So I'm kind of focusing on those. And the reason why I'm not doing Astonishing is because I haven't seen no Cyclops or Emma Frost in the wind. I haven't at any store I've been to. I haven't seen none yet. So when I see them, I'll pick them up. I'll probably do Astonishing for sure. But right now I'm just focusing those two iterations of the X-Men right now.
I'm not doing Astonishing because I fucking hated it. I don't like Cat Beast. I didn't like New X-Men. I hate the artwork. The stories, I will say, the story arcs were actually pretty good. Some friends become enemies, some enemies become friends. But I hated everything else about it, so I'm not doing Astonishing.
I think the only thing Astonishing did good was bring back Colossus.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Kenny?
I will give Astonishing for giving us a cartoon X-Men Wolverine the X-Men cartoon.
Oh,
if everybody remembers that.
So that's why my enjoyment of Astonishing comes from that. These looks kind of remind me of that cartoon, which is that cartoon helped me with my early Marvel love. Astonishing was the first. Yeah, and Astonishing was the first like one I ever read myself.
Right.
So it's like I'll always be like, that shit was so dope. It ruled because it was the first one that I experienced. Like I didn't read it as it was coming out, but it's it's just the actual first run that I had read.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is awesome. And I didn't know how comics really worked at the time either, right? So like I'd be reading something and then you'd get to, your tie-in event or whatever. And then I would totally never read that. And then the next issue, everything would be fine. And I'd be like, damn, I think I'm supposed to just piece the story together myself. I don't know what
To be honest, that was my exposure to Astonishing was through Wolverine the X-Men cartoon. But the first one I saw was the 90s X-Men cartoon, the classic one. So I saw that. Then I did see Evolution when that came out. And then, of course, I saw Wolverine in the X-Men. So that's how I knew about Astonishing. I didn't know about the comic because I thought they were just tied to a cartoon itself. Only later on I found out this was all done through a comic book. Then it turned to a cartoon. I'm like, oh, okay. So,
for me, it was like...
the Wolverine the X-Men cartoon really wasn't based on Astonishing. They used a lot of the costume designs roughly, but it wasn't based on the comic at all. The stories had nothing to do with what you saw in Astonishing, not even close.
They did use the designs though, yeah.
The look is what I'm
which is funny being the Florida person here. Universal Studios, their Marvel meet and greets are the costume designs from the Wolverine and the X-Men animated series. Like the Cyclops that you meet is a trench coat, which he only wore in that cartoon, which is funny.
Rushy, I wish you could have seen me the first time I went to Universal and I saw that Cyclops. I was like, no, that's my boy. That's my Cyclops. And nobody else got what I was so excited for.
Me and my wife and my kid, we're heading to Universal next year, so it's going to be quite an experience for us, but for all of us. So,
Alexi, to answer your question, I'll be getting this Beast and building out Astonishing X-Men. But
For me, no beast, as in no astonishing beast. I still want a human, as in like defer beast. But I am gonna get the Cyclops. Well, I know he's cheap here. Like I can still get him, purely because for my Marvel Ultimate Alliance display, that was his suit in the game. And then when he was incorrupted, which I hope Marvel Legends will do, is a Ultimate X-Men look. I know it's a terrible run, probably, but the looks were from X-Men Legends, and that's how I saw them like that. And I was like, I need that.
Yeah.
The two, I think, like at least I'm most excited for, and I think there's a good fan base that is excited for as well. Rachel Summers and Farrell. Two very needed figures. One we thought we wouldn't get for a long time in Rachel Summers, and Farrell, who we've just been waiting for forever. Also, shout out to Rush. He did put the list together today. Okay, completed team. All right. So,
and while we were on stream, I also posted the one for tomorrow, which is, going to this as well as the Daredevil comparisons. So
there you go.
I think I'm going to get Rachel just to complete the Summers family. I have every other member of the Summers family, so I'll probably end up getting her. Not that other one, though, even though I do like that body. Nice design.
Which one are you talking about, Alexi? Not which one?
The one with the gray hair.
What's her name?
But what's her name?
I don't recall.
Oh, okay.
The deep V. The deep V.
Okay.
The deep V with the cleave.
With that deep V.
I'm so hyped because these figures, Rachel and Farrell, now complete that X-Men poster from Jim Lee #1, the inside cover. We have all the characters now.
I'm waiting to see how many people are going to try to, make that picture using the figures.
I want to try. I'm so excited.
The only thing is, I wish we had the accurate Captain Britain, though.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's irking me. It's like his costume, and I think mostly Xavier's colored in a purple in most of the art. And Domino is not quite right.
Right.
But character-wise, we're there. We're there. We did it, Joe.
We did it.
We did it, Joe. I was going to say, Farrell, with her, she needs a look. They could have sculpted more hair on her. Like how she's just mostly a clean silhouette look.
They could have used the tigress body. Is it tigress or tiger?
Well, I think
Tigra.
the tiger parts, I think Wolfsbane is the furrier sculpt. So I think that what they did use was Tigra. Because Tigra's got like small little tufts on like where that is. Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure that's Tigra.
Yeah, she has like little tufts.
Yeah.
Or as the UK or Rich would say, tigre.
Tigre. Okay, well that's it. Yeah, that went up for pre-order. It's out there. It's available.
Oh, and this is the first wraparound cover of a mini comic with X-Force #1.
Oh, an improvement on such a great accessory.
I know that they had because they did it, so of course why wouldn't they say it? But did they who heard them say that and was like, hell yeah, dude, the first one was so lackluster because not one of them wrapped around. But now
I wanted to say the wave is up for pre-order on Big Bad, but Farrell is the one that is sold out on Big Bad Toy Store right now. And if you try to get Beast off of Amazon, he is $30.
Oh,
they increased him $2 on Amazon. Amazon increased him by $2, so now he's $30.
Well, that because I pre-ordered Beast. I pre-ordered all of them on Amazon, but Rachel was unavailable. But Beast, I think, was the same price as the rest of them, so maybe that went up. But if it's Amazon, they give you the lowest price that it was. So if you waited, now you're stuck.
Yeah, he's $30.
Yeah.
He's $30 right now. I just went back to check and see. He's $30
Sure
right now.
is.
But he's still the same price. He's still the $27.99 on Big Bad. So I don't know.
Rachel is sold out on Amazon.
Yeah, that's
most of them are sold out. Yeah, on Amazon.
That's crazy.
I was trying
Yeah,
to check
as I said in the
GameStop.
group, I've got them both. I only ordered Farrell and Rachel, and I have them on both, Amazon and Walmart, just because Walmart's cheaper. But just in case they cancel, I've got Amazon as a backup.
Yeah, I usually go for Big Bad and Amazon as my go-to pre-orders. That or Hasbro themselves, if it is a Hasbro exclusive. But most time mine is Amazon or Big Bad. Usually Amazon because they get stuff in pretty early before everybody else does most of the time. So
Chi Collects asks if anybody else is using the mini comic props for other lines. So for instance, Chi-Chi's using them for the turtle layer, and this second wave will go to the turtle van. So the turtles are reading some Marvel comics.
It's a good idea.
That's a good call.
I have all the existing mini comics on my Deadpool shelf, just like scattered all around, since that would be something that he'd probably do. So that's where mine are.
Good idea too.
GameStop has the entire wave up for pre-order, but it is all $30 on GameStop.
I think the comic book, like mini comic book, once we get comic book guy, oh my god, imagine that diorama.
Oh yeah, there you go.
The like rack and everything, or he's giving it to like Bar or something like that. I'm just like crazy ideas once we get a comic book guy, but that's when I'll use these. But ironically, I don't have anyone from Wave 1, and who knows if I'll get them.
The only one I have are Miles and I have Rom. That's really the only two I have from Wave 1. I want to pick up the other ones, but I'm waiting to find them in stores, and then I'll get them.
They've been popping up in like discount stores
from
some hunts I've been watching from like RG and Disavow.
Yeah, I ordered the X related characters just because those are the ones that I'm the most in on. I'm always going to be the most in on an X related character, but I did regularly see the other wave discounted at my Target, and even at my Walmart they got discounted. And so if I really have the urge to pick up that Black Widow later, I'm going off of how the first wave went, I might be able to snag it. And if I never do, that's also okay with me.
That's like for me, Darkin. I want to get him, but luckily he's still in Forbidden Planet for like reduced price now. So I'm like, eventually I'll pick him up, and then eventually with these guys I'll pick them up, kind of thing.
Yeah. So we'll pivot. I'll keep it on the card though, since we did get this Secret Wars Iceman, which I don't know about everybody else, but this caught me by surprise. I think a lot of people as well. So I mentioned this on the after show for Dan the other day. This was one of like, I guess one of the reveals that I appreciated the most, simply because we're not only going to get waves of Secret Wars figures, but we will get those like onesies and twosies popped in there. And I like that, it's, I don't have to worry about a whole wave right now, but I can get this Iceman. And for me specifically, the Iceman's not going to go into a Secret Wars display. This will absolutely replace the previous retro card Iceman in my X-Men display. He looks really good. You get two heads too, which is awesome. And some accessories. So pretty
Snowball as
good
well.
pack in. Yeah.
Is this the same? Like, is it the exact same one though? Is it still the pin body like the old one? I couldn't tell.
No, he's pinless.
No.
He's pinless, but it's the same Sunfire body, the one that I have 3 figures of that reuse that body. So
initially I thought it was the Amazing Fantasy, just because how slender he looked in the box, and I was like, that would be great. But then it's obviously the Sunfire body, but I like it. I'm happy. Iceman.
Yeah. I think the best thing about this, aside from the pinless, is the effects. Those effects are really cool.
Yeah.
They haven't they're all original effects as far as like the molds. They haven't done anything like that. And then of course they want you to remember that they're still doing stuff for the Secret Wars wave. And what figure has come with a snowball prior to this? So
as far as I know, I think the sled is the only thing that's reuse.
Yeah.
that came with, if I remember lastly, that
that came with the original retro.
Yeah. They also include that too in the the Amazing Friends
3-pack.
Yeah.
3-pack.
Okay, so when you're looking at it's not a full conspiracy, but when you're looking at the card, the plastic in the front kind of looks a bit like bigger. You know what I mean? Like obviously there's more stuff packed in there. Is this going to be more than $27.99, especially because it's a one-off? Like if $27.99 is the basic retail, will this one be for some reason $29.99? Like will it have a couple bucks more attached to it just because?
Because it's
I
deluxe.
think I saw it's going to be $27.99 is from what I saw reports of, at least when pre-Eternia and stuff showed it off. I think that's what they said it was going to be. Was $27.99. I could be wrong, but that's what I've been seeing that it's supposed to be priced at.
All right.
Yeah, I think so too.
Not that it was going to stop me because I'm going to get it, but
they overcharge for the mini comic stuff because it comes with a mini comic. We put more effort in the comic itself with all the printing and stuff, so we got to charge an extra few more dollars for it than compared to this. So
I love, like, before this reveal, we were talking about like the characters that they could do in this Gameverse, but really Marvel's Capcom wave, and I was like, Iceman would be like perfect. And then here we go, we get not that version, but we got an Iceman, and I was like, hell yeah, still happy.
I don't have an Iceman, so this is definitely going to be a first for me to have this character on my shelf. So I'm not upset about it at all.
Aquela polícia de imigração, eles literalmente podem, eles estão falando em português pra ele, é profiling. Profiling é tipo.
All right, so looks good. I like it. Here for it.
Yeah, especially with the display that I have my Iceman on, it's like those of the effects that come with them will be able to add to that nicely.
Yeah,
I think I used an old Toy Biz one that like there was on like a Sentinel hand or something.
Oh, that really thin one, right?
Yeah, I used that for a while because I had gotten it from like from somebody who collected from my church. They gave me like a bin of old stuff, so I used that for a while just because I hated that it had that ground piece but no effects for the hand. I was like, that's the silliest thing they could have done. So I'm so glad to get these.
Yeah.
See, the ice slide that I have, I pretty much went to a dollar store and got like a wedding like pie cutter as well as a ladle, and then just like hot glued the pieces together. So you've got the wide base and then you've got the slide coming up. And I just hot glued a bunch of like the rocks onto it that you can buy from like hobby stores. And it's like, so that's my ice slide. So this will add to it nicely.
Yeah, somebody getting told off.
I hear somebody
got
getting
some action in the background.
Yeah, I hear something.
That was probably my son that's talking really, really loud to his grandmother in Portuguese.
Okay, I thought it was Dan for a second. Like, is he here? We just don't see him.
Yeah, so Ice Slide. So I'm actually still using the Toy Biz piece for Iceman. It's like the Sentinel hand with the ice slide thing. So I like to mix those in. They still display pretty well when I can. All right, Gladiator and Deathbird.
Woo!
Where are you? Here you are.
Awesome. That's my ice slide.
Nice.
Which one? Let me see this.
Damn,
nice.
Okay.
Again, it's just and again, you put on floor and say other figures can stand on this, and it completely just blends in. Then you got the ice slide up top. So
sick.
Awesome.
And again, Iceman can just stand on top of it. So
That
with
is
those
cool.
effects,
And it
will
means
blend into it. So
yeah. Does he have peg holes at his feet or no?
Which one? This one?
Iceman. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, I was gonna say you could make some custom pegs on that stand. Like
yeah, but knowing my luck, those would probably break off and remain inside the peg hole. So I don't want to take that chance. What I did, I just pretty much built some rocks that slightly, so his foot kind of like slides under it to lock them in place.
Yeah, your grandmother is not going to make you a sandwich, okay? All right.
For this pack, I have never been happier to have not paid for an item secondhand. Gladiator is one of those characters that when I got into collecting, I wanted really badly, but I refused to buy it just because I was learning which ones suck it up. Sometimes you just want to pay for a person. Sometimes you can wait it out. And I was so happy to know that I waited it out and it paid off.
Yeah, because when this was revealed, a friend of mine messaged me immediately after, and he said, "Just watch." He counted down, like said, in 3, 2, 1, you're going to see all the people selling the aftermarket their original Gladiators. And then I sent him a screenshot. I'm like, with the Shang Tsung meme saying it has begun, and so everybody saw it immediately.
I know that's gonna be me soon. I know I have that old one, but I want to get this first before I sell it, so I know which one I can fudge.
I'm not gonna wait. I'm definitely selling mine.
I'm getting this one. Yeah.
Z-Man, you have the
Only the
Apocalypse.
third Gladiator we've gotten.
Exactly. Yeah. John's
Get
offering
John
to
off
sell
the
it.
screen. Don't put him on my iPad.
Z-Man, do you have the Apocalypse Wave Gladiator?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do. I remember getting that, and I paid like £30 or £40, just by itself. I initially was like, oh, let me build that Apocalypse. I'm glad I waited because we got a better one. So
Does anybody actually have the Thanos Imperative one in their collection? David, yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like the Apocalypse Wave one. I mean, this comes with 2 heads. So if you have a love for Gladiator and have 2 places to display him, you could use a head to upgrade the Apocalypse version.
I am thinking of that. Like, if I wanted to do a villains Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I could put him as in like the old one there because he's a villain in that game.
There you go.
Does his
The one thing you have to worry about is if the ball joints are going to be the same for the head.
Yeah, true.
He's kind of outdated though. He's on the what is this? Captain Britain or what body is this?
Hyperion.
Hyperion body.
Hyperion body.
He's pinned up. His head is like it's like if you get that big ass gap on it.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
But the new head might sit differently on that, Alexi.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, they've got the head sculpt on the body in some pictures, don't they? That one head, or do they not?
Yeah, some of the close-ups have it.
Yeah.
Well, let's just talk about the real star of this 2-pack, and that's Deathbird.
Yeah.
So good.
So excited to be getting Deathbird, and also like I have no problem with getting another Gladiator. Right? I said that the one will remain like in the main cosmic display, and then I wanted to build out an Annihilators team anyway, so
I mean,
Imperial Guard and Annihilators and
an analog of Superman, right? So you could just put one on your Superman shelf.
Look at that.
There you
See,
go.
options.
This is Psylocke, ain't it?
It's the Lilandra body.
Mandarin Psylocke? No.
No, is this the character? Is it Psylocke?
No.
That's Deathbird.
It's
Lilandra's sister.
Oh, okay.
Bitch sister.
Because at first I never really knew. I knew about Gladiator, but I didn't know about Deathbird. So I thought, well, wait a minute, is that an evil Psylocke again? Are we doing another one when they just did one with a Wolverine 2-pack?
No.
Did you watch X-Men 97, JBT?
I watched part of it. I watched the majority of it, but I kind of forgot about Deathbird.
She comes around in the second half.
I got to watch it again. It's been so long since I've watched it.
Speaking of that, David, I low key just because I like when they first I wasn't paying attention to any differences in how they may have looked in the show. I can't remember if there was anything different or if it was exactly how we know Deathbird to always look, just because he wasn't in it like a big chunk. But for a second when they were like Gladiator and Deathbird, I expected to see that 97 box that we saw the two. I genuinely thought that's how they were going to pack them for a second.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad they went more comic, and I think like in a Dan Who stream, he was like he hoped that they would just go more comic. Yeah, and I agree. Like I don't need a super stylized animated version of this. Like This is going to be great. I'm glad we're getting more Shi'ar. I mean, I have a Deathbird, which we all know by now, but still, I'm going to find a way to display both somehow. Like, she's appeared in a lot of comics. She's been in the Avengers Operation Galactic Storm. This is a great figure.
You could do a Rise and Fall of the Shi'ar.
Is the 97 line though very stylized? Like, are all of them stylized, or is it some of the characters? Because I have a few of them. Like Wolverine, I could just
much detail.
It's primarily the face sculpts are stylized.
Yeah, the face sculpts. Okay, because I'm like, I've got one.
Or softer.
And the face sculpt on Deathbird's the only thing that I wish they would have given as a second non-streaming option.
Yeah.
Well, she's got the smile. But is that the only face she has?
Yeah,
that's the only.
Yeah, she's only got the one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The sad thing is this 2-pack's $62.
Yeah.
It's
no
gonna
hands
be
either.
It's 62. This will be $62. They already.
Oh, geez, Alexi, I didn't even notice that the first time. I was so excited to get the character. I didn't.
Yeah.
This, along with another 2-pack, we'll be talking about. They're all $62 each.
I wish they would, obviously the price hike is whatever, but like with this 2-pack, give her another head, but also maybe an option of her. I remember from the game she had like kind of like feathered wings that would kind of wrap around you, so maybe something like that. But
I think with this, like, I'm pretty sure they're going to anchor that cape into her chest where you can't remove it, So I think it would be difficult to do like a swap out, like take the cape off and attach the wings in some kind of way.
Do like a Doctor Strange and a Magneto 97 figures where it's anchored in the front and then it's just pegged in the back. Do that. Yeah.
I think that's what will happen here. Yeah.
The one thing that I keep going back to with them increasing prices, I don't know if y'all agree, that they keep increasing prices to push collectors out so they can start doing stuff digitally. Because y'all have heard about that where somebody in that group, in the Hasbro group, wants to make things digital moving forward and not focus on practical releases. Have y'all heard about that?
No. What do you mean?
No.
Like
We're bringing NFTs back, baby.
Yeah, that's what
McFarlane.
Yeah, something like a McFarlane. I can't remember. I think the one guy they've hired has said that he wants to focus. He wants to shift Hasbro from doing toys into more digital stuff.
I hate that.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
What's your point of that?
We'll see how that goes.
What's his name? I'm filing a complaint.
Yeah.
Chi, I'm with you.
It was Brandon.
10 figure as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you, Chi. That would have, but it'll come and it'll probably be packed with a new Fang, because.
But I agree.
I forgot we got that Fang.
They could have put an Mcfarlane crystal in here.
Oh my god, that would have been
sick. Yeah.
The problem is
a figure that had a crystal, and I try to use that as a makeshift Mcfarlane crystal.
Yeah.
Well, I bought one there's one from HeroClix. So, and it scales really well. So if you are in the market, I think it cost me like $2 and change on eBay.
Okay.
So search HeroClix Mcfarlane crystal. You should be able to have a good stand-in. But I'm just saying, like, this is kind of lacking in accessories. Like, Deathbird comes with nothing. No extra hands, no head, no anything. So, they could have thrown an Mcfarlane crystal, some little slug of something in there,
And they're charging $62 for it. Like, it's kind of like you want the figures, but it's kind of a bitter pill to swallow because you're like, where is the price?
Are you sure this is going to be $62? Because even Marvelous News has a list as $57.99. I think the $62 one's going to be the Grandmaster one, and because Grandmaster or not Grandmaster,
Champion
because he's on a larger body.
Yeah,
I know they said that one, and then Punisher.
Punisher's going to be more expensive because it's Punisher.
Yeah. Okay.
And a lot of weapons.
Okay.
But yeah, this one should still only be $57.99, not $62.
Okay. See, I can be wrong. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's definitely better. $57.99. $62.99 still stings for this 2-pack. Not that it's not bad, but I mean, I also want to get this 2-pack as well.
I'm truth be told, I have that Marvel vs. Capcom collector PS4 game. I have that one disc, and me and my wife, we play this one repeatedly because she actually enjoyed playing this game. So yeah, see, David's got his.
I'm ahead of the curve.
That's right.
I'm ready with the cigar.
Got the cigar.
That I'm thinking it would fit in that little plug hole in the mouth.
I think you're onto something.
I think it will.
It would, yeah, it would fit in there.
Where'd you get the cigar from, David?
eBay. There's a world of little 1/12 scale accessories out there on eBay that are cheap. Like it was a set of 2, and it was probably like $1 and change.
Also, like AliExpress as well, because that's what I'm trying to build, like a 1/12 The Boys but comic version, easy to get like accessories and that stuff.
So I guess Kenny might have passed to the accessory page with all their stuff.
No, not yet. I'm
You didn't yet? Okay. I mean, it's a cool 2-pack, and the backdrop, I like it. It is straight from the game, so I like that, and it is really cool. I mean, they do share parts, like the hands, and I think the 2 main guns, the rifles are the same, but at least they each get their unique set of weapons as well for each of them. Which is the main thing. Because if they both were having the same guns, I think you'd have less people be excited about. But at least they get like their own secondary weapons and their own pistols unique to them. So
yeah.
But I missed out on that Punisher and a Bushwhacker. Was it Bushwhacker? Was the other character?
Bushwhacker.
I missed out on that 2-pack the first time it went up. I missed out on it. So this is my chance to get a classic Punisher and a new Nick Fury that might go with my G.I. Joe display, probably.
I was about to say, like, the Nick Fury could be like, you could use it with your with the G.I. Joe, but also like a World War II display with the World War II Wolverine.
Yeah, that too.
Howling Commandos.
Yeah,
that too.
And surprisingly enough, you could build out a whole Punisher, game display with this. I kind of put together a checklist that I'm going to be doing next week for this, but it's like you've got Pretty Boy, you've got Bonebreaker, you've got Bushwhackers, like Kingpin, you've got pretty much all the figures from the game, so you could pretty much use these just to make a game display.
Yeah.
So, real quick, we have another visitor here.
Welcome to Thunderdome, bitch.
Hey guys.
Oh,
time for the right.
He's here. He's here. Everybody hide.
Back to the Mcfarlane.
All right. You said 9:42, right, Kenny?
Yeah, that's we just started.
Perfect.
So while we're on that screen, is Punisher's leg painted white between the holster?
Absolutely.
That's so strange. Is that not strange?
In the game, it's a full holster, like covers his entire leg in the game.
Oh,
yeah.
So, but it's like a flat surface. It's like a 2D model. So you'll only see his one leg with the holster. So that's why they did it. Not, to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed about that myself, David. When I first saw it, I'm like, that's an odd choice. Why not just sculpt a new leg strap for him?
Yeah. There's got to be thicker like holster straps that they have in the library somewhere.
In the G.I. Joe line, I'm sure they do. But
yeah. That seems
there's a cut scene in the game where he paints his leg, guys. Obviously, in a while.
No.
They also, since they're doing this blue Punisher, this means that they're for sure going to give us an animated series version of Punisher from Spider-Man.
They fucking better.
Have to.
Said that he could when they talked to them in MCM, they said that Punisher and Blade are kind of impossible on like a retro card because of their age kind of thing. Unless they did like best of both worlds, and it's a 2-pack of Punisher and Blade. And then
what the hell is Hasbro Pulse for if not for the things that are age restricted?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you, Lorenz.
If this was just like a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, I could see them include the cigar. But since the fan channel exclusive, there's no cigar.
Yeah.
Oh, straight from Dan, like he was playing the game and there you go. He was saying that you could use the Jada effects from Dowsum. The Dowsum.
From the STCC thing, the flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flame bodies. Yeah.
Oh.
Who's
Because
Jada figures is
Because
Dan
in the
Barrow.
game, one of the big bosses is Bonebreaker from X-Men, and one of his guns is a flamethrower. So the flame effects look identical to the ones that come with Team and Iceman. And
It's probably the same sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Man,
Given
I was on the fence about selling those Comic-Con packs, but now I think I will keep them.
I
You're
really
gonna sell them?
fire
Fair
effect.
I haven't even opened them yet.
I
A
just
friend
want
of-
those effects.
A friend of
I
mine.
don't want the figures.
A friend of mine suggested that Nick Fury body could be used for a Gyric body. For the head.
Was he on
Eric
between?
wasn't jacked like that.
Was he on between two Sentinels? By any chance?
No.
Okay, just
No,
Did
Jay
that- was
shot
that
or a
mentioned
Machu head on that.
See,
Gyric.
we've got a green suited body that, Gyric will be going on because that's what he always wore in the comics. It was a green suit.
Yeah.
A friend said that there was a comic where Gyric was like trying to hunt down some mutants and wore something like this, but he couldn't tell me what issue it was. So I don't know if that's true. But
You know what the shirt and the green legs the Nick Fury body reminds me of? Smallville's Aquaman.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that one.
I keep on trying to figure out what body they're using for Nick Fury, especially that turtleneck. The only thing that I can think of is
that works. You're right.
Huh.
I think it's the same thing, just reused.
Yeah.
And that's why they didn't include the cigar, because kids would be,
Although they could have given us the fire extinguisher. I would have taken that as an accessory.
That's true.
They didn't even give that to the fireman.
Yeah, you have to buy a $400 Wally figure to get that fire extinguisher, Kenny. Okay.
You see, his entire leg has got that white strap on it near the holster.
Yeah.
It's not even that big though.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would have been real pissed if they just gave him a regular holster and didn't
Somebody
paint that part.
Right.
Yeah, somebody would have. You're right, Kenny.
That's where the extra $3 went. Those paint apps in between the holster straps, guys.
Somebody would have been like, let me tell you the bullshit about this figure, okay?
You gotta blow the vape, Kenny.
I didn't have a vape nearby.
Hey, are we going to talk about the coolest item of the night? And that was the Daredevil roleplay. Everybody does roleplay, right? Kenny, you've got a whole stack of roleplay items. Alexi, you've got all the masks and helmets, right?
Yeah, well, John's in the chat with Strap On, so I think he's talking about roleplay stuff.
Where is this roleplay? Did they? I don't even think they
It was at the
included
beginning.
it in these things.
Pass.
I think the roleplay items are cool. I just don't understand why the hell they start at that cost.
No, we didn't even get to champion.
Yeah.
Yet. Okay,
What-
here we
it's
go.
what,
Found
120?
it. Found
It,
it.
it's like 130. Yeah, it's like 130 or something.
Pretty much all of the masks that they've sold have all been $100. This one is not the mask; it also comes with the 2 sticks. So
Hey,
And then but they all go to clearance.
Oh, it is
like,
Brandon.
If you put the mask on, you'll go blind, right? It'll make you blind if you put it on.
It's like I found the cat one of the winners, not the winners, the stealth shield. I remember I found that at Ollie's. Like Target had the Magneto helmets, and they were like $30 at one point. It's like these. What is the deal that they have to do these and they have to be at the cost that they start at? Because sure, some people do get them off the rip, but it feels like a lot of them don't. They're just gonna hit clearance.
Ollie's
has actually got the Captain Carter shield. My Ollie's.
They've had the Captain Carter shield. Ollie's has the
They've also
exclusive
got the
deal. Keep
Star-Lord
making these so
mask
that
out
way
right
it
now.
eventually makes the
Yeah, and the Star-Lord mask, it's got that too. My Ollie's has that as well. So
They have the
these
Black
are
door
Panther
hammers.
helmet too. I think they had the Black Panther helmet at one point too.
Yeah,
And,
mine still has that one as well. So these are all just meant to hit ollies in the end.
Yeah.
And if you want them, you can get them. If you don't, you ain't got to.
I remember like when what was it, Dwight? He was showing the sticks in an earlier stream, and I showed it to a cosplayer, and he got so mad because he was making like actual ones that had a string and everything, and he was like, "Fuck's sake, man!" I mean, sorry. He was like, "Oh, what the hell? All my work, but I bet it's gonna be cheap." And I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be cheap. So do your thing."
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you guys think Brandon sits at home and wears this while he's watching Daredevil Born Again?
I would. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, while he listens to Daredevil Born Again, David.
Well, true.
Yeah.
Full immersion. Yeah, it's full immersion. Okay. Good old cosplay items. Okay.
Pass.
Somebody's buying that stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, I was being a dickhead.
I am talking all this shit, but I am considering this Wolverine one. I don't know.
Let's wear it on stream, Kenny.
Don't get it.
Exactly.
Don't get it.
If it was more comic than movie.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
You could go to Spirit Halloween and buy the mask cheap.
I don't need a rubber fucking mask.
Yeah, you can go
You
buy
have to have the
the
mask
cheaper.
and the talking Deadpool head like on your desk right beside you, like during the stream.
Yeah, you
I
go to
actually
go to Spirit
I
Halloween
do
and buy
have that
some cheap-
talking Deadpool head over there, so it
Oh
could be
my god.
it could be a thing.
Mine's right there.
I think it would be fun to get the Doom helmets and say, for example, if you're going with a group, I know it'd be expensive. All of them have it on while you watch the film or something like that. Show up at the cinema, all Doom.
People are
After a
gonna
lot of the past shootings at theaters, they don't really allow covering masks. They'll allow makeup, but you can't come in wearing a mask.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Star Fox and Champion.
yeah,
But those guys-
Rush had to bring it down a little bit.
No, that's a good point though. You can't do that bad.
Yeah. Don't wear masks, kids.
The funniest thing is before I left the Middle East, there was when Force Awakens came out, I cosplayed as Anakin, and apparently that was too scary. I don't know.
Were you with a group of children, Z-Man?
No, I think it was a bunch of us, and to be fair, we had lightsabers with us, but they were like, "Oh, it's too scary for the kids," and I think it was just like,
I think the full black costume might have sent off some wrong vibes, Z-Man.
I had I was clean shaven and had this the makeup scar and everything, and I was just like, "Oh, I can't wait to go watch Star Wars."
The high boots, the tight pants, and the black costume was a little bit much.
They're like, "Sir, you have to leave." You're like, "What have I done?"
Yeah, put some pants on before you come to the theater.
So, Kenny, do you think we're ever going to get the MCU Harry Styles version of Star Fox? Do you think we're ever going to?
I would love that.
In 10 years,
we were this close.
10-year look back.
I think if they ever bring back Star Fox, they'll recast him because they'll be like, "Yeah, we can't afford him."
Probably. Well, unless they signed him to a contract already that he's if they use him, he has to do it.
Oh, like how Kumail Nanjiani was he was signed on for multiple projects and a game. So at some point, Eternals were going to be in a game. So
At some point, Robert Downey Jr. is just going to play every character in the MCU.
Yeah. Actually, if you go on social media, Marvel revealed what Doctor Doom's going to look like in the movie Avengers Doomsday.
Is he going to look like Doctor Doom?
You can go to Instagram and search Avengers Doomsday. You'll find they reveal his entire look, like what it looked like in the film.
The
So he's
question
wearing
is,
green, kind of metal looking.
Yeah.
Hey,
hang on, I'll share it with you, Kenny. Hang on.
Talking about Hasbro Roleplay.
I'm pretty good. I know what he looks like.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for Star Fox. I never thought we'd get a Star Fox figure, though. This is another Avenger for me. I need to buy two. I wouldn't buy two of Champion, but I'd find a loose extra Star Fox somewhere.
What is Dude Man's hairline doing? right there.
It's a skullet. They called it a skullet in the
Skullet.
in
I
He
sent
left,
you
he
the
left that
Doom
in
picture,
another
Kenny.
galaxy, okay?
To me, this just looks like OMAC, and I got she all over it, like because I was like, oh, it's a different character, and I was like, it looks similar.
They hit hyperspeed with the top down.
Yeah.
Hey man, just let it flow. Let it flow in the wind, all right? He's having a good time. He ain't hurting nobody. Yeah, I'm in for this though. This is right up my alley. Just some random, not random, but a little bit more on the obscure side. Not a lot of people are going to be in on this, but
I'm really surprised
be one of them.
that they're even releasing this though. Like,
yeah,
I really don't know what the tie-in is. Like, does anybody really know that much about Champion of the Universe?
No.
And like Star Fox is like what F list Avenger ranking, you know? Like it's
Champion was part of the Deadpool Corps.
Star Fox is definitely on that F list. You know what I'm saying?
What were you saying, Rush?
As Dan Hu was saying, Champion was part of the Deadpool Corps like a few years ago, so that kind of raised up his popularity since then. So, and it's an easy reuse of the Drax body mold. So
right,
and Star Fox has been one that's been on a lot of people's want list for years because he's one of the few remaining '80s Avengers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me included. Like I've wanted a Star Fox for a long time. I really, truly didn't think we would get one, but I'm thrilled. And that looks like a new upper torso with the white flared out shoulder part.
So I was going to be using like Nightcrawler, kind of, but
I thought, but this seems like the Sunfire body.
Yeah.
Right?
It's complete new sculpt because the Star Fox logo as well as the collar are all newly sculpted.
But it might be an overlay on the top of.
Justice had it.
Is there a butterfly joint in there?
Does not look like it.
No butterfly joint.
Okay.
See if there's another.
So it's probably new torso.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a modified because the rest of the body is Sunfire, and that shape of the ab hinge is the same, but with the overlay. Like if it was the upper torso that was sculpted with that added piece,
Yeah, the torso is the only thing that's new. The rest of the body is Sunfire.
Yeah.
So
those bracers are from Hawkeye and Damon
Oh
House.
yeah,
it's kit bashing. Is what it is. Kit bashing.
I love it.
I just wanted to pop in for a little while, guys, but I got to go.
The missus is calling him.
Yeah.
Justin,
but just fine. I have to do my obligatory 5 minutes, right? At the end.
Give me a total,
Turning into it.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Everybody have a good night.
One last thing before you go, Justin, because I don't know if you saw this earlier, but while I do appreciate you dropping by, it is rather unjustified.
Yeah, I love it. You have to send that to me.
I'm loading it to the
nice.
Yeah.
Nice, sweet, awesome. All right, have a great night, everybody. I'll see some of you in the chat. I will see Kenny. Kenny's the only one in person I'll see. Saturday night.
Oh, David, you're not there Saturday either.
I'm working.
I could be there.
I don't want to do Mythic Legions either.
Yeah, we're talking Mythic Legions.
We have guests.
Cloud and Kenny and Andrew are going to open their first Mythic Legions.
That's right.
Gonna pop those cherries. All right.
Have fun with all that.
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
okay, David. I know you'll be in the replay. All right. Have a great night, guys.
All right, man.
Later.
Thank God he's gone.
The face, the heel turn.
All right. So before we get into news, anybody have any pickups from the last week or so that they want to show off, get out of the way? Anything
We're
that
not talking about
excited
the teases.
Oh, there are teasers. Yeah, well, I'll get back to those. I guess I did just cut it off like from everything there. While David shows the sentry there, think about what the teases might be. Okay, prepare yourselves.
How's that Yelena head sculpt in person? Is that good?
In person, it feels a little soft, honestly. But
I mean,
good.
I mean, she's a woman. It's supposed to be soft, David.
I know, but it's like it feels soft. It feels like fuzzy soft. Like I want it to be a little more precise.
And the body's all new.
Yeah, for sure.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Did you find it in store, David, or did you have them pre-ordered?
Hasbro Pulse.
Okay, I've been finding them in stores, and I've been tempted, but
I've only seen them popping up at Walmart's, but I don't have a Walmart as a New Yorker.
Right.
So, and then the extra head of Alexi, I put on a Happy Hogan body.
That looks good.
It works.
Because he kind of wore a suit driving the limo,
Yeah, he's just missing the hat.
Yeah. So if there's a limo hat 112 scale out there somewhere.
I hope Robo's getting royalties from that.
Right? Excellent stuff. Excellent. Yeah, that's my pickups.
All right, let's see. Lorenz
Where's your
doesn't
crystal
have
ball?
a crystal ball to show off.
John is never going to let it go. John is
He's out of here.
Bingo.
The cameraman's following you. It's fine.
Damn it, I keep forgetting about that feature, man. I gotta turn
Motion tracking. It's tracking you.
It works so it's perfect though when you walk away because it's like, oh wow, he's really following. All right. Anybody else got any pickups before we go into the teases
I
from
got
the Legend stream?
I got a handful of stuff, I guess.
Z-Man, a handful. Z-Man.
Just this.
It's a good one.
Good one.
I still need to get Vega.
I got my Vega.
Lorenz, send me that
Earlier. Did I do
Vega
that?
for a crystal ball.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because David said that earlier. I did raise up the Vega earlier.
Bearded in the chat. You missed it, man. You missed it. We did the topless thing at the first half of the show. I hear that's picking up, so we wanted to get in on the boat.
So I did get a couple of things here. I guess if I can show them off. So I got my own Sentry and of course John Walker. I did a review of these guys last week, so I have these two up on my channel. And then I got this at a toy store. He's a little loose on the thighs, but I got Red Hulk.
I'm a little loose on the thighs. It's okay.
Nice.
Yeah. He is. I gotta fix him up. But
you can also find David in a toy store sometimes.
That's true.
This was stuff I got on my vacation this week. I also got this too at a Target. I got Alvin.
Night, Dan.
Good night, Dan.
Night, Dan. I got him, of course, over at Target. And then I picked this up at a GameStop. I got the deluxe Spider-Man 3 black costume figure.
Nice.
The Emo Peter. So I got that Emo Toby for my shelf. But that's all I've got this week.
Still got to find the right body for that Emo Toby head. Okay, we need a good, completely black suit.
I've got
doing his best emo.
the only black suit body I have is the Obadiah Stane, but that is way too small for him.
Yeah.
So I gotta go to eBay and try to find a 112 scale suited body on there, which I found several of them, but I haven't ordered none yet.
I know like AliExpress have some suit bodies like there's like a I think knockoff of like the Mafex John Wick. Maybe you can do that.
Z-Man, if you find any, link them, send them to me. I mean, you got Instagram, don't you?
Yeah, I'll send it.
Okay. You can just search my name, JBTM_reviews, and you can just DM me that if you find a link for one.
Yeah, we'll do.
You can just buy one and ship it to me, Z-Man.
All right. So the last item from the Hasbro fan stream, Marvel Legends fan stream, was the tease. Before we dissect what this may be, my initial question is, because this did come up on Dan's stream the other day, do we think these are tied together, or are these two separate things?
Two separate.
Two separate.
Okay.
Somebody had said these were probably gold bars with Dr. Doom's logo on them.
Right.
At least from what somebody could tell. And then they said the bag is from one of the original Spider-Man comic runs from like his Amazing Fantasy run. But it was like after they started adding blue to his costume instead of making it black. So it was somewhere in the 80s. But I don't know where the bag would be.
If anything, on the live stream, when Dwight handed these over to Dan, he said that, here's a tease for you, and I've got my own. So they're two different things.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, okay.
Or is that just to throw us off the scent? Just saying. No, they're definitely two different things here. So what do we got? What are we thinking here?
I mean, they could do another Doctor Doom, but they just released that. What is it? Doom Supreme or Supreme Doom? What is it? Doom
Emperor.
Yeah, Emperor Doom. So they could reissue another Doctor Doom, but what can they do? They already re-released the retro card.
Well, the rumor Magic the Gathering Wave 2 is Doom 2099. And there's a Captain America rumored in that wave, so maybe this is a military style bag that would go to that.
The lock on it?
There is a lock on there, so it seems military, but I don't know much about military. So
I definitely had locks when I was in the military. I don't know that they were specifically on a bag, but sure, yeah,
right.
It could work. Yeah.
I don't know.
For the bag, Kenny, I kind of sent you a picture. Character that's kind of on the rumor list for 2026 as part of like a Spider-Man line, and that's the D-list character Slide.
Okay.
I saw that cover and it did look like that bag.
Let's see here.
But Slide was Slide, what list was Slide rumored on?
On some 2026 list, I think it may have been even like
breaking
David
news right now.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Look at the bag in the back.
Yeah,
it looks cool.
And you know what's in that bag?
For a character that he doesn't really have any accessories
or gold bars. What's in this bag? These are bank bags, aren't they?
Yeah.
Come on, guys. He's door dashing. Okay, leave him alone.
What Ninja Turtle is this? No, those bags. Yeah, that could absolutely. That could be it.
Yeah, I saw this too, and I thought that was pretty accurate. But other than that, I have no effing clue. I always leave these up to Rush or to Dan Who's stream because they usually get good ideas.
I never know what the teases are. Like I can't rack my brain around it. And I hopped on Dan's stream for a second because I was out Tuesday night working, so I didn't get to watch the whole. But I click on, and they were like, "And if you zoom in, it has this logo on it, right?" But I can't find anything, and it's like just so funny watching Rich, excuse me, watching Rich and Dan just like their conspiracy brains just start going. And it's like I'm glad there are some folks who can do that though, because I've never figured out what.
Initially, I was like, "Oh my god, is it going to be like how the Sentinel? There was the boulder or the rock." And we were all guessing what it could have been, and then it was for the Sentinel.
The arcade Sentinels.
Yeah.
I like the stack of gold bricks. That's really cool. It's just a really cool looking accessory to have in the background somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I like this.
I need 50 of them.
I just thought of a character this pile of gold would go with. The Dictator Destro with the gold face and the printing on the cape and everything and the sunglasses. Like the gold would go well with him.
Yeah.
Pimp Daddy Destro.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good work. Good work.
We did it.
All right, we did it,
We
guys.
came up with almost no real answers, concrete. Like we did.
Yeah.
I think like what Rush was saying in the stream, it could be Doom 2099. I was like, the servo bots, those would be great. I was like, also, just Doom bots, but then I'll be, why would they be carrying gold unless it's just like them just carrying it to Doom? Like, here you go. Here's the gold.
Here's some
I'd
gold.
love to see the servo bots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that they destroyed the whole army builder situation thing. Like the scroll one was the last one, I think, and that was done terrible here. Like we barely got any, and I got one for like way overpriced. Luckily, I still have like a few ones that I got for cheaper, but the whole army builder thing, no more.
We need it back. We need it back. I have Army.
I want a
Well,
Hellfire
technically, they're
Goon
just
so
doing
bad.
like the Pulse exclusive 2-packs instead
Yeah,
of
but what about some like Kree or something? There's so many things.
Kenny,
Yeah,
I said this. I said this. I need a Kree soldier with a Shi'ar soldier with some heads, some multiple heads, and I am good. I'm in for like 4 or 5 of those.
Yep. Because Big Bad still is available. The female Shield Agent, Hydra Agent 2-pack. They still have that available for purchase. But yeah, I missed out on those Army Builder 2-packs. I missed on those myself. So I kind of not been able to get them, really.
I don't understand why they're not like all year round. Like,
yeah,
who would not buy those?
Because I mean, look at Hasbro's G.I. Joe team. They release troopers all the time, and they make a lot of money. People buy tons of those if they can.
That's what I'm saying. The formula's there. It works.
Yeah, and they always do well.
Yeah.
It's not like any of them hung around, for an extended period of time.
For real.
Here is the guess for the teases. They're going to release a Wrecking Crew Secret Wars 4-pack, and those are just going to be accessories to the 4-pack for the Wrecking
I'm okay with that.
That would be amazing.
That'd be fun.
All right. Let's see. Wrecking Crew. Let's hit some news. How about that?
Ooh, let's hit that news, though.
Hit us with
everybody.
that sweet, sweet news.
All right. So in Canada, a man driving impaired was pulled over because he was driving a toy car. You can see here the little Power Wheels. This is a true story, folks. True story. Power Wheels. He's driving it around. Turns out the man was actually already barred from driving, and this was the solution. Now, look, I'm not here to condone driving while impaired. Don't do it. But I guess if you are, choose a vehicle that goes under 5 miles per hour. I don't know. And it's that small.
I would have took a bike rather than a toy car. I mean, come on.
You can still get pulled over for a DUI on a bike. Okay, kids?
How in the hell?
Yeah.
How in the hell would this thing move under the weight
I
of
don't
grown
see a logical way. How would it move? I mean,
I don't know. There's so many details left out of this story and no video. I really
somebody should have got a video of this.
would like to see
would be more helpful
what's
with
happening. But
It's cracking me up that it looks like two police cars are there. That like it could be like a standard.
It's some police cars.
We need backup. We need backup.
Yeah, like
it was a long chase too. It was a very long chase.
I'm here for it, man. Canada, you keep doing what you're doing.
Is that Fisher-Price brand? Like what brand is that?
It looks well, I was gonna say Barbie-ish, but I don't think it is Barbie. Let's see.
It looks Fisher-Price to me.
Enhance.
He more like picture price.
He wouldn't pull
Looks
over
like
at the
Mike
20th.
Shinoda.
He wouldn't pull over the 20th siren. He heard the siren 20 times and he still didn't pull over.
Is he at the gas station? Is he trying to fill up the tank?
It does
He
look
was
like he's
going
at a
to the
gas
Tesla
station,
charger.
He's telling the officer with the mustache, "I'm sorry, sir. I know I broke a law, but I'm just driving a kid's car. Can I not have a free pass?"
He's like, dude, I'm in an EV. Give me a break.
Yeah. And I've seen funny stories like this happen because my father is a cop, So I've heard him tell me a lot of funny
Oh, I
stories.
thought you were going to say your father's an alcoholic that drives.
No,
small
my
cars.
father's not. No,
This is actually my dad.
no. My dad's a police officer, and
he's
he
Canadian.
always had funny stories like this all the time. But most time he'd tell me how a game went because he'd be sitting in the chair just letting time go by. But
I mean, it is a low carbon footprint for a car like this to drive. You know,
I would not be surprised if that was one of his kids or grandkids' vehicle, and he just decided.
I'm assuming it's not his. He didn't buy it for his own leisure, or maybe he did. He seems to like to cruise around town in it. So
He truly bought it for a solution. That
his
was
daughter
his true
Cindy is
solution.
really mad that he took the car out without permission. Though.
I bet they impounded it too.
Yeah.
Look, they tell us Prince George is roughly a 10-hour drive north from Vancouver, British Columbia. So,
just so you guys know, it's a Power Wheels.
Oh, you know that make and model.
No, I'm good at researching.
It's a 2022 Barbie Power Wheels.
That's
It's actually the Stacy model.
Kenny, when they impounded it, did they have to call a tow truck service, or did they just pick it up with one?
Yeah, it was.
Throw it in the trunk.
It was a Fisher Price tow truck.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it? I mean, a man's in a toy car, and you have two cop cars. You have an undercover, and you have a main officer there. I don't see where.
I'm sure it's a quiet town. All right,
It's Canada. Like, how much crime is really going on?
It was available.
They could devote two cars.
If Dan was here, we should ask him, how is everything in the UK?
Still snakes popping out of gifts.
That's actually the size of Dan's car in the UK. His car.
I mean, it's Adam Moran, so perfect. He is.
It's okay. He doesn't watch the show, so.
Wow.
He's watching Disney movies with a hot chick right now.
That's right.
5 hour
marathons.
So wait, you said in the story, does it say where the man is going in this car?
He's going to jail, David.
Well, where he was intending to go.
Ready vehicle is powered by anything other than muscle power, fits in the detention of a motor vehicle, and requires a licensed driver and insurance.
They should have given the details on where, like, the motivation behind this. But
was he headed to work? Was he like late for work or something? And this was his only way to get to work.
They don't. In detail.
I don't think so. It says arrested, provided 2 breath samples over the legal limit, and was issued a 90-day driving prohibition. Damn.
That's right.
See, he wouldn't have got pulled over if he was on a bike. It says anything other than muscle power, so which means if he was on a bike, he wouldn't have got pulled over.
Not in Canada.
And if anyone, you talked about the weight on it, this exact model is good for up to 2 passengers, 65 pounds per rider. So as long as he's 130 pounds or under,
so that thing's got some power.
Yeah.
All right. Good for you. Good for you, Power Wheels.
I was like, are they recreating the scene where Josh Brolin steals the little girl's bike?
In the Goonies.
But are those like little lights like on the top of that
sound system actually?
Oh, the speakers.
He's got 212s.
It's supposed to simulate the regular Jeep Wrangler with the lights on top.
But like, where would this man's ass go?
There are so many questions to like.
Going to jail.
I thought
you sit down, you straddle it, you have your feet out on the sides, and you're pressing you're steering with one hand, and you've got the other hand pushing the pedal.
He got it figured out already.
Do you even need to steer this, or do you just walk it with your legs hanging out the sides?
No, I think the best option is he'd spread them cheeks, he'd spread out his legs, and he would just pedal along down the road.
Okay.
Like Canadian jackass is so weird.
He'd probably have to spread his legs, put his legs in the front, like stick them out, and then he'd just have to go with his hand, like one hand.
But at that point, it becomes muscular power. So therefore, he has a defense.
Loophole.
Yeah.
Loophole.
Yeah.
It is a journey on the line, eh?
What battery does this operate on? 9 volt?
12 volt.
Yeah.
To be
Kenny,
fair,
did you imagine we would spend 10 minutes talking about
absolutely
this?
not. I have not nailed any of the topics today because we spent so long on Garfield and way much more time on this than I ever would have thought of. But
it requires a 12-volt battery, which is included in 3 AA batteries for other things.
For the
we're
lights
learning.
and sounds.
We're
probably.
And the battery is
Hopefully-
rechargeable, and it's got a 3 to 4 hour battery life before you need to recharge it.
And does the article say that they pulled him over because he just had a taillight out?
See, David's just interested in every little detail
He
about
was-
that story.
it's because he was traffic was swerving around him, so he was causing issues on the road. But
And he could have
it
just
was
like been on. He could have kept it on the sidewalk. He didn't even need to really be in the road.
Yeah.
exactly.
If there are sidewalks.
Right. Well, yeah. Maybe Canada doesn't have sidewalks.
Car washes were 50% off though. So
So he took it down to get a wash because it was dirty.
yeah,
Yeah.
just running some errands.
Next.
Wow.
Okay. Well, the next bit of news is I guess not as fun, but it's not that bad. I don't know. I don't really care where Hasbro goes, but some people seem to mind. So Hasbro is leaving Rhode Island after a storied long history in that community, and they are shipping up to Boston. Okay. Pack their bags, they're moving on. Boston, here we come.
They're moving to a cheaper location, somewhere where it won't cost as much.
Yeah. Who the hell wants to stay in Rhode Island?
It's true. I
Brandon.
ask myself that as well.
Yeah.
Weren't they in like Quahog or something?
Yeah, right down the
you
street
call
from
me?
Family Guy.
The Griffins. Yeah.
I mean, you know
Griffins,
they're
that's
moving to. You know they have to move into a different location due to money.
Yeah, I'm
Due
sure
to
tax
due to
rates
money.
and whatever.
Because most big companies do not really relocate unless, of course, they're having a money problem or something, and they need to find a shorter space.
No, they get plenty of my money. What the fuck are they doing with it?
Yeah, I don't know where the
If
fuck
they
is
were going
all
to
our
pay money, though, they
going
wouldn't be
there?
moving to a new location.
They fired
If
all
they
those
were.
people. What are they hurting for?
Yeah, they just fired a bunch of people. They're charging
Problem
it
is-
more for the products.
Charges
The
$60.
problem is they keep increasing prices on everything to the point where they are pushing away customers and consumers. So because they're losing money, they have to relocate to a smaller place to make up for it.
But it's going to accelerate innovation, attract top talent,
You
and
forget
drive
how
long-term growth.
large of a company Hasbro is. We're seeing price increases for the action figures, but they do a lot more than just action
True.
figures
Board
and like
games.
card games and everything.
They made their money on Monopoly half a
Yes.
century ago. You know,
Yeah.
I heard that they're making all the corporate cars swap over to the car that we saw in the last article.
Power Wheels, yeah, saves on gas.
They can't because that one, the last article, is a Barbie, and that's Mattel.
Damn it!
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Well, we're gonna bomb the nation.
Yes,
with
I
Mattel.
found the exact model car that they have.
They're gonna bomb the nation of Mattel.
Said the building will occupy 7 floors of office rise on Summer Street in Seaport District. Okay. Well, maybe they are moving for more space.
Oh, they're expanding. So it's the opposite. Expanding all
That's
of
right.
the CEO offices.
Corner office, nice
Probably.
view.
This is what this
See the
article
ocean.
says. They're expanding.
Well,
Wow,
yeah.
known for Nerf, Monopoly, and
And-
Transformers. Fuck you.
No,
You gotta remember one thing: their current location in Rhode Island is like deep in the city in Pawtucket, where
Mhm.
Boston is a coastal town where they can have right next to the ports, so less shipping.
There you go.
Well, how much
There you go.
shipping is the corporate office really doing? You know, like
Well, like the
Yeah, that's true.
warehouses to carry stuff, that'd be closer to the actual dock warehouses.
Oh.
Mm.
mm,
All right.
Mm.
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 Pass.
Mhm.
Indubitably.
We can go back to the car in Canada story.
Those
Wait,
are better.
I got 10 more minutes material.
Unless there's any other story to talk about.
Nope.
How many
That's all
times
the
would you
that's
have
all
to
the news I'm
charge your-
covering today.
Like, say you want to get to like how long is the battery life? Let's say he's able to go back and forth for a while. Like, how many days can he travel back and forth before he needs to charge it up again?
Well, again, it runs for 3 to 4 hours on a single battery charge, so it just depends on how much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can send you the link to this. It's available on Amazon. It's a Barbie,
and you're not getting far in that 4 hours. I mean, like,
you ain't gonna get
the
you ain't gonna get
juice.
far.
The juice ain't worth the squeeze here, you know.
2.5 and 5 miles per hour.
How much is it on Amazon? Because how many Marvel Legends 2-packs could I buy for the cost of that car?
I don't know. I was able to find it on Amazon UK, and it's currently unavailable.
Oh, popular over
See?
there. I see.
He made headlines with that car, so now it's all sold out everywhere. You know,
Who knows? Dan's probably got it already.
It's not the same one, but there is a Barbie Power Wheels Jeep on sale from Kohl's.com, and it is $270.
Wow.
Oh, so it's like four 2-packs? Or
That's,
two
going to
HasLab,
Kohl's and
2
walking out with a
made-to-order
Power
Sentinels?
Wheel, though.
Like a HasLab, yeah.
2 made-to-order Sentinels,
Uh,
97.
I pulled them up on Walmart because that was the first store that came up when I looked it up, and it's $350 at Walmart. But I thought that this first one had missile launchers on the back.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't know what's
The
going
Barbie
on
missile
here.
launchers.
Oh yeah,
Barbie.
It's trolls. It's troll hair.
Like, okay.
Trolls.
I'm looking at a Power Wheel camper right now for $500, so I can get a camper and I can sleep in it.
That's all Gen Z can afford.
Tell me about it, brother. I'm
A camper for how much?
a Barbie Power Wheel camper for $500.
Wow. Okay.
Oh wow,
That's
man.
that's-
Pretty
Is
elaborate.
it the same cost of the Arctic G.I. Joe HasLab that just happened?
Fucking full car.
Pretty
the Vintage
much.
Collection
Hey, somebody tell
kit?
Dakota. Tell Dakota of the Strong Collectors. I'm coming to meet him. We're going to do a van meetup, and I'm driving my Power Wheel camper.
I think that's the one right there.
Oh,
This might be it.
The Rubicon. Damn.
Look at this thing. The
How
Rubicon.
happy they are.
Rubicon for $315.
Some My Little Pony thing.
shoot!
Their life.
Oh,
Max
it's a
speed
unicorn,
5 miles
not
an hour.
3 to 7 years.
Hmm.
Oh,
So-
years old. Okay, the age.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Let's check out
37.
these specs here.
Yeah. 37 years old is the age range.
Nice, nice.
Okay, makes noise, lights up. Good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Could have been the
Well-
noise that was causing all the commotion.
Well, fellas, it was fun to hang out and talk vehicles with you. But
Feels like a good time.
Do have to hit the dusty trail. David and I will not be on Justin Collects this weekend, but you guys can tune in to see some Mythic Legions excitements. I will be celebrating a birthday with the missus on Catalina Island, but you can always catch me on Instagram at Your Boys Got Toys. And I will actually be on the Toy Migos channel next week on Tuesday for the Chat Migos episode. So I'll probably post a notice for that. And next Saturday, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, I'll be back on Justin Collects for Collecting Justified.
Whoop.
Copy that.
All right. Well, that's no. I'm working on it here. Get out of here. Go. Okay, it's getting worse. All right. All right, Lorenz, you're up. We'll
All
figure
right.
this out. Don't worry.
It's like, God, like, am I up? Shit. Okay.
Look at you wearing a G.I. Joe t-shirt. Look at you. Is that a
That's
crystal
right.
ball t-shirt?
My name is Lorenz. You can catch me on TikTok at the Black Door, where I'll be bitching about not having this figure that now David is also bullying me for, and I don't know what I did to deserve this.
Okay, it's getting. I don't know what's going on at this point, folks. All right, just go solo layout. Makes it easier.
Hey, you cannot catch me on Collecting Justified this week. So don't know about that. And then I don't know when I'll be seen again. Who knows? I might just, steal a car and drive to Canada.
Nice.
So we'll see. But on Instagram, you can find me on David_Evan_Smith, because I'm always there. And then see you eventually on the YouTube streams.
That's right. Lorenz is back.
All right. I was just seeing MCU Collector just sent out that the Magic Gathering stuff is pre-order processing soon, big BTS. But anyway, of course, y'all can find me on Instagram, JBTM@_reviews. I'm also here on YouTube at JBTMR. That means for reviews as well. And I'm here about every few weeks if Kenny lets his doors open to me. I don't know if he will anymore or not, but
probably not.
That's all I got.
Z-Man.
Hello. You'll probably see me maybe on like Dan's stream or on Legends and NECA, but it's Agent_Z-Man. I'm always on a mission. There you go.
Glitching because I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I actually don't know what the hell's going on with this. I think I just need to restart, but I'm going to bed. YouTube, Collecting Rush, all their social media, Collecting_Rush. Hi. Bye. Good night. My eyes are red. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. I'm cutting out. Bye.
It's like 3 a.m.
Lorenz is back. Okay.
Lorenz is back.
All right, so I'm the head of the channel now.
Take it over, Lorenz. All right. Well, hey, this is the recap. This channel is Encounter Culture. Of course, if you ever want to be on the show and get involved in all this madness and spend 3 hours of your life that you'll never get back, you can do it here by doing that there. Go to Instagram, send me a DM on the day of the show. The shows are either on Thursday or Friday, depending on what's going on that week. It is the Friars Day stream. First time, or you've been here many times, and maybe you're not returning again. Make sure you hit that like on your way out. Subscribe, too, if you want. It's up to you. Choice is yours. Of course, I do want to give one more shout out to those channel members. And, of course, St. James did upgrade to drinking the Kool-Aid today. So thank you, St. James, for that. Folks, let me get myself out of here. I don't know how to get Lorenz out of the top spot here. So we'll go like that. All right. Anyway, gentlemen, I appreciate everybody for coming on, spending the last few hours talking about the week in toy news and action figures. So as always, it is a pleasure to have you all on and spend this time and digest what's been going on in the action figure world. So until next week, I'll turn it over to Bill and Ted.
Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes!